All right, everybody, let's get this stream started. Hello, my name is Kismet, aka Overseer Kismet, aka Kiz Kringle. It's time to start another stream. Thanks for hanging out in this episode. I gotta remember what episode this is. That's right, this is Never Give Up stream number 11. Yes, my PC has croaked. We're trying to get toward a new one up there. So we're going to be playing some mobile games all night tonight. Now, I've been working very hard behind the scenes, as you know I'm always doing. I work every spare moment I can on all of my stuff. As well as I got a whole bunch of awesome stuff squared away for you guys. I know I've been getting requests, hey, Kismet, can you put your Fallout 4 Melee playthrough in order, because I had to take a couple of them down because they got messed up. I put them back up and they're now in order in that playlist. I did tweet that out earlier. That was a good amount of work to fix those and re-upload those and then get those in order. But I've got those squared away for you guys so you can watch them completely in order from number 1, 2, 3, 4, and etc. in order. So I got that squared away. We, of course, got the epic giveaways tonight and tomorrow night. You know, giving away stuff is actually quite exhausting. I'm actually losing my voice from giving so much stuff away and so much hype in the stream. But let's go ahead and keep it going here. Now, you might notice I'm a little bummed. We're going to have a little bit of real talk in a bit. I know I'm on Christmas Eve and I'm a little bummed, but we'll talk about that when we get to the real talk. And also, I did work on another layout so we can check out some different mobile games on the Sideways layout. You guys can be part of that Sideways layout here in just a minute. Thanks to Sister Wolf for that hype. We got Daniel the Red hanging out as well. I love to do shout outs here at the top of the stream. Loadful the Nub, what's up, buddy? Thanks for hanging out in the stream. Hopefully you guys are ready for some epic giveaways. Of course, my amazing supporter and mod, Mary Dave, hanging out. Big shout out to him. It's got my other mod, Chewy, hanging out. We got tons of hosts. Wow, look at all those hosts. And we got Kyle as well. Hey, Kyle. Always great to see you in the stream, buddy. Always great to see you in the stream. I was absolutely drained from yesterday's stream. It was an emotional roller coaster yesterday. But we keep going, right? We keep going no matter how many times we get punched, no matter how many times we get knocked down. We keep doing because it's easy to get discouraged in whatever you do, right? Some people might say something to you wrong. You get discouraged. We're going to talk a bit about that. Not getting discouraged at what you love to do. Keeping that passion going. Because man, I was in a bad place last night after the stream. I was very discouraged. But we'll talk about that. We'll keep going. We'll keep going because we never give up, right? You just take a step back, relax, keep going. That's what I try to do. Hopefully you try to do the same in your life. Now tonight, oh man, well, I have not only do I have a giant list from before, but all my supporters have added even another giant list of things to give away. We might have to start early tomorrow. We might have to do a mega stream tonight. I don't know. I don't know if I have enough physical time today and tomorrow to give all the stuff away that we have to give away. Now, this has turned out way beyond my expectations and dreams for this year, and I have to thank all of you guys. Oh, I'm going to get a little emotional. I've been emotional for the last couple days from the ups and downs. But big thanks to you guys for all your support all year long. Thank you, of course, to all my supporters, all the donators for all these games to give them away to you guys. This is what this month was all about. Thanking you guys for all the awesome support. All right, come on, Kismet. Keep it together. Keep it together. We're just at the top of the stream here. We're just at the top of the stream. I'm crying already. All right, let's keep going. And you know what? It's been a big year. Been an amazing year for my stream, I think. Codus hanging out. Good evening, says Codus. Hey, sup, and Risen hanging out as well. It's been quite a big year for my stream. Now, if you want to know where I came from, I'm working on a video about this. Hopefully I can get it out tomorrow. It is very involved, but I'm going to try to finish it up, hopefully, and get it out tomorrow. Or Christmas for you guys. But kind of a year in review of what has happened to my stream over the last year or so. I started off with about 35 followers. Most of them were just the people that I knew from my guild who came over and threw a follow. A few other awesome people as well come over through some follows. And I had about 35 people. Now, if you're a streamer, you know, you're probably maybe at that level. Maybe you're at 100, maybe you're at 500, maybe you're at 1,000. Maybe it's getting a little discouraging to you. but let you know, there are a lot of people out there. You never know. You stay at it. If it's really what you have a passion for, if you connect with other people, they will eventually find you. They will eventually find you. Hopefully some awesome people like me come in and see how awesome you are and then raid you as well. Hopefully. Because there's a lot of amazing people that I've met on top of that by raiding, by going over and just jumping in people's streams and all the recommendations of, hey, you should check out this person's stream. You should go look at this person's stream. I did spend a lot of time this year doing that. And just we literally rated hundreds and hundreds of people all year long, which was so awesome. And we paid that Kismet love forward. That Kismet love went to somebody else. And then that Kismet love train just keeps going, man. Just keep going around that track. And it really does have an effect. It really does. And that's what I really like about Twitch. I really like that part. And it's all because of you guys. It's partly my effort, but it's really because of you guys come in the stream and you go with me and we share that love around as well. So big thanks to you guys, and this is my way of thanking you. I got all my supporters and I said, you know what, this month we're going to do it, right? Well, I've been taking lots of hits, both in my health, but my health is actually getting better, but of course it's still up and down. So we are getting better on that. Lost 40 pounds, and I actually was just watching earlier today, while I was waiting for stuff to upload, I was watching that old video of when I first started playing Fallout 4 and I got in this insane battle. I was over by the Atom Cats, and let's jump in Vault 45 while we're talking. I got by the Atom Cats, and basically all this crazy stuff happened that I could never make happen before, or make happen again. That I was fighting with the Atom Cats, and all of a sudden all this other stuff come on, and then the Gunners came in, and the Brotherhood was coming in, and the stuff was blowing up left and right. Some of you remember that video, and it was just like insanity going on the whole entire time, and it was pretty epic, pretty amazing. But in that video, you can see that I've got about 20 pounds heavier on just my face. You can see my face is very, very round in that video. Before I did lose all the weight. That's the thing I noticed the most about that. So we did make a lot of progress, both in my health and here on the stream. We're up to 5,555 followers yesterday. I think we're over that now. Actually, I didn't even look. I'm really, my next goal is 10,000, so I don't look very look very often at how many I'm at now. We used to do it every 100 that we would add people until we got to 5,000, in which we did, and all those first 5,000 people will be forever down below that stream there, down below the stream. And I appreciate everybody who has contributed toward that success. Let's scroll down here so it'll tell me. Yes, 5,559 followers now. And again, I started at 35 followers about a year and a half ago. And I've worked very hard at upping my stream and trying to make it the best stream ever. What best stream ever are we on right here? Trying to make it the best stream ever. This is number 50. Number 50 best stream evers. Trying to make my stream better every single day. And today we're going to use a new layout called the vertical layout to play some vertical stuff. So there's one kind of elephant in the room that I want to talk about. Now, some people in their stream, they would not talk about this. They would not talk about any of that stuff. You know why? Because they would just want to kind of sweep it under the rug and just like pretend it never happened. But I'm not that kind of person. I am a straightforward person, and I'm going to talk directly to you. Now, what had happened before? I had put in my partnership. Now, we're going to talk about my partnership thing I put in right now. I put in my partnership, and I didn't tell anybody. And I just did my thing, and I was just having fun on the stream like I normally do, right? And we have a good time here on the stream. Like a little dust thing coming down there. Distracted. Hashtag distracted. And we have a good time here on the stream, and I didn't tell anybody. And I got denied. Boom. Stamped denied, right? And even though we've got tons of people in the stream, even though I've got advanced graphics and above and beyond, and I've done all the things that they gave me feedback to, you know, engage my audience and do all of that stuff and continue to be awesome, right? And that's what I did. And they gave me a whole list of things to do. And one of those things was engage my audience, right? So I said, okay, cool. And I got scolded by just about everybody, from followers, from supporters, to other streamers, and said, Kismet, you did not tell us. I'm so mad that you did not tell us that you were going to go for partnership. We could have, went and tweeted it out. We could have went and rated you. We could have went and showed you some love from our channels and so on and so forth. And all of this, feedback that was like, hey, Kismet, don't do that again, right? And I'm like, oh, okay, hey, man, I appreciate the love. I appreciate the love. My bad, and I'll put it on my shoulders. My mistakes, I will put it on my shoulders, right? And you got to get to a point in your life where you can just make a mistake and be fine with it, right? Make a mistake and be fine with it. So I had some suggestions from my followers, and they said, hey, Kismet, you know what we should do is we should do this funny thing where people can earn KizCat by just going out and just doing, 1 to 5 tweets of just, hey, Kismet for partnership for the thing, for Christmas, right? And, probably Twitch gets thousands of things in a day. They probably not going to look at it or nothing like that. Anyway, so no big deal, right? So I said, okay, cool, that sounds fun. Let's do that. Now, it was my choice to do it, my problem, putting it on my shoulders, ain't nobody else's fault except for mine. I take full responsibility, my bad. So we had tweeted it out yesterday. We were just having a fun time on the stream, and we're having a fun time. And, oh, okay, you want some KizCaps? Yeah, go ahead and tweet it out a few times. Well, we tweeted out a little too many times, guys, but I appreciate you guys who did do that. I also appreciate the suggestions and all the love from everybody toward that. But I did get scolded on the other end now. So I got scolded for not saying enough about being going for partnership. And then I got scolded for doing too much engagement with you guys and sending out those tweets. So do not send any more of those tweets out. They said, that's not how you're going to get partnered. And I never expected to get partnered on sending a few tweets to those guys and saying, hey, partner me. And they're just going to go, oh, well, on five tweets, oh, for sure we're going to partner you. I never expected that. I still don't expect to get partnered at this point because now it's up in the air. Where? Is it because that I tweeted that out and they're pissed at me now? They're not going to partner me? Or is it because my channel's just not good enough? Is it now? It's up in the air, right? And that's going to happen to you guys. And it's going to happen to you. And I was totally bummed about it after the stream. I was totally bummed that I tried to do right by one side, damned if you do, or on the other side, damned if you don't, damned if you do, right? And this is life. This is life. This happens to everybody. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? This one, this is the type of things that happen. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? You try to do something right, to your own self be true. You try to do something right, and boom, you get punched in the gut for it, right? And then you try to do something right over here, and then boom, punched in the gut for it. And we've been getting punched a lot lately. Of course, all the other things with my health. Of course, my PC dying right in the middle of this giant event that I have worked so hard for months and months and months working on this event, this giveaway event here at the end of the year for you guys, my followers, who is the people I care about the most. Oh, hold on. Get it together, bro. Get it together. Okay. Not gonna cry. I might cry. Just say it. So I worked so hard on doing that. So we were just having a bit of fun. So I got like massive feedback from several people from Twitch who said, don't do that. Don't do a Twitch campaign. Don't do a hashtag. It's not going to help you. And that's like, boom, punch in the gut, right? Engage your audience, but don't do that. So, man, was I discouraged. I was like, you know what? Just like, one way or another. Now, we did too many. That is definitely too many we did. It was only meant to be 1 or 5, up to 5 of them. Just a funny little thing to do. Not that I knew that. I thought they would never even look at it. I thought they would never even look at their Twitter over there. But apparently we did he said about 15. I seriously doubt 15. I was more like 5 or 10 tweets because, my audience, it's not, I don't have like 1 million people watching my stream, but I could see how that could be a problem if 1 million people started, tweeting them. And I do apologize to them for that, but it wasn't intentionally malice. It wasn't like a malice that I sent out there. So, again, my bad. Whew. All right. Again, my bad. I'll get through this. We'll get through this real talk here. Get to some gaming. So I was very discouraged. Very discouraged after the stream. A lot of drama going on behind the stream as well. Oh man, did I just want to say, screw this. But I have worked way too hard. Way too hard to give up. We're going to keep going. All right, I'm going to need to take a break now. All right. Stealth boy for a second. I'll be right back. All right. Ooh, compose myself a little bit. Sucks getting older, I tell you. You're less in control of your emotions. Sucks. So what I did today, what I always do, get up, read your guys' comments. Kismet, keep going, bro. We love what you do. Got up, worked on the vertical thing, worked on a bunch of giveaways, worked on that Fallout 4 stuff for you guys. We're ready to go. Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry to start an emotional Christmas Eve for you guys. But there we go. There we go. Just want to address the elephant in the room. Do not tweet them anymore. Do not tweet them anymore. If they don't want that kind of community engagement, then I will not do it. I will just do something else, right? Something else, like play some games. Let's go in and play some games. So again, everybody, for the support, thanks for that suggestion. Apparently, that was not what they liked. So there we go. Daniel says, don't let it get to you, kids. We're here for you no matter what. Oh, thank you, Daniel. Appreciate it. And Sister Wolf says, I know what you're saying. Yeah. Again, thanks, everybody, for that support. I told you I may cry today. That is a terrible way to start your Christmas Eve. I tell you, that's a terrible way to start your Christmas Eve, to take another hit like that. Hey, Assassin, what's up, buddy? I'm going to shake out of it, though. Let's keep going. Never give up, never surrender. Exactly, Daniel. Let's never give up, bro. PC dies, not giving up. Get sucker punched, boom, not giving up. Try to engage my audience. They don't like it. Sucker punched again. Don't give up. Don't get discouraged, guys. Don't get discouraged. Stay at it. Don't try not to get too emotional like me, because it's hard. It's hard. Because you try to do right by everybody, and especially, man, just these giveaways is just an exhausting thing for me to do. But we're going to do them anyway. We're going to do them, and I'm going to stay at it and will not give up till the day I die. To the day I die. So let's keep playing some games here. Let's try to shake it off a little bit here. Shake it off. Keep going. Getting emotional. Oh, I forgot to heal my guy. Okay, well, starting off with a death today. Starting off with a death. Now my nose is running. Hold on. Gotta get tissue. Stealth boy again while we're waiting for this reload. All right, sorry, I'm back. Had to run to get some tissues. My nose is running there. I don't think you guys want to see me watch me with my nose running down. All right, shake it off. Let's go. Let's man it up in here. Come on, stop that crying stuff. All right, gonna man it up. That's right. Sometimes you got to just man it up, take those hits, keep on going. Never give up. Kismet says Codus, and Sister Wolf says Kismet, you're number one in my books. Others will see it eventually. Oh, now. Come on, Sister Wolf. I was just feeling a little better there. Now you're going to make me cry again. All right. All right. I got to put that in my nice things that people say, though. That is super nice. Thank you so much. All right. Come on. We got an awesome night tonight. We can't have no Kismet crying all night long. We can't have no Kismet crying. Not taking those hits. You got to take them, and then man it. Man it up. Keep going. It's okay. We all have to cry sometimes. Yeah, man. Taking a lot of hits. Taking a lot of hits, but got to keep it going. Got to keep that stream going. All right. So, again, let's get over that subject. Now it's been talked about. We can move on. Please do not tweet them anymore. All right? I just want to address that on the stream. So, we're going to keep going here. Now, again, we have just an epic giveaway. We have so much stuff to give away, thanks to all my supporters. As well. And of course, some of the things, I'm even going to tell you what we're going to give away. Now, normally I don't tell, but tonight is so epic, I've got to tell you guys. Of course, 7 Days to Die, Batman, Arkham City. We're going to give away Far Cry 4 tonight and Civilization 5, and maybe some extras, because we just have so much stuff. In fact, we have such a giant list now that the list is constantly changing. But let me tell you some of the other stuff that we're giving away. If you haven't seen the tweet that I just sent out, some of the other stuff we're giving away tomorrow on Christmas for you guys. Again, Rocket League, Shadow of Mordor, Middle Earth. We're giving away Huntsman again. We're giving away Half-Life. We're giving away Mafia 3. We're giving away Mad Max, Mass Effect, BioShock. We're giving away entire packs of games, by the way. Entire packs of games. This is like hundreds of dollars worth of games that tons of people have, tons of my followers have contributed to the giveaway here, which is just like phenomenal. Way beyond whatever. I thought, we give away 10, 15 games, but this has grown way beyond any of my expectations. And again, thank you so much for that, guys. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate every single person, every person who goes in and contributes to the stream. It says, Kismet, we got your back, bro. We got your back. All right, move on before I start to cry again. All right, the Spec Ops of the line. Also, the Bureau XCOM. You thought I was done. I'm not done. Then also more Civilization 5, BioShock, Borderlands 2, XCOM, and then a giant Valve complete pack. A giant one. How many games are in this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 22 or 23 games in that massive complete pack. Now that's just, you get all of those. That's going to be the last one we give away on Christmas. The finale of the stream of all these giveaways. And then come tomorrow, or come after Christmas Day, whatever that is, the 26th, I'm trying to think of the date. The 26th, giveaways will be over. So, because this is exhausting. This is exhausting, coordinating all of this stuff and putting out all the graphics and coordinating with all the people who are donating, and I appreciate it so much. And again, I could have taken any of these ones. They say, Kismet, you can have all the games that you want. You can take them and you can use them for streaming or whatever, and then all the rest of them we'll give away. But I said, nope, we're giving them all away to you guys. Giving them to you guys for all your support all year long, from taking me from just a tiny little streamer from 35 to what I consider a slightly larger than small streamer. So thank you so much for all that support. Thank you so much. And it's all because of you guys. All because of you guys. Let me catch up on chat. Let me catch up on those hosts. So much to do tonight. So much. We're going to need to get started here. DK Valentine. Oh, thank you for the auto host from DK Valentine, Base Excoder, Mr. McGreevy, Crazy, Chewy. We got, of course, we got Kyle with the host. We got Samson. We got Dark Angel. That's Mr. Anu to you. We got Frodo Doe. We got Jay. We got Shadow Hartley. Wow, this is getting massively long. L Chronic, Claptrap, Rotterum. We got, of course, Captain Rex. We've got Aaron with the awesome auto host as well. Did I miss anybody? Whew, I mean, that takes my breath away just trying to say that many people in a row. Thank you so much for that awesome support of the stream. Yes. So thank you for that awesome support. Because, man, I figured out how to fix Star Wars OBS. Had to play it in game screen option. Ah, there you go, Assassin. Brilliant. Don't cry, kids. You'll make me cry, says Hyperthyroid. Oh, I was going to go into full cry there. That's why I had to mute the stream there. I did go into full cry mode. Sorry. No, I'm still fighting it off. Still fighting it off. Again, I used to be very, non-emotional. I don't get emotional all that often. I don't get upset all that often. You won't see me breaking keyboards. Oh, when I see people breaking, well, I say this quite often in stream, but when I see people breaking Razer keyboards in half, I feel it's like hashtag disrespectful. All the people who don't have enough money for that. Daniel the Red, thank you also for the host as well. And Sister Wolf as well. Thank you so much for the host. And Ameridave blowing up the host. Look at you guys going. Thank you so much. That is a great way to support the stream. It does get me a little bit close to that partnership now if I haven't pissed them off and they say, screw that Kismet guy, denied. Because now I'll never know. Even though they said that doesn't have any effect or anything like that. But you never know. You never know. And, work so hard, man. Work so hard at it. But again, real talk. I tell it to you straight. I tell the truth of how I'm feeling and what's going on, because I don't sugarcoat nothing. I just tell you straight. And I think that's why you guys hang out at my stream. Hang out at my stream because of that. All right, Dova Killen, we're going to res you and bring you back to the vault. Let's res some peeps here first. Let's get started on Vault 45. Again, this is the vault that's been running continuously since June 11th of last year. And I love this vault. It is so well built up. Ooh, more dragon maws. Look at us. Dragon maws for Christmas. There we go. There we go. Boom. All right. Now let's start strong. Let's start strong, everybody. Let's start with Batman right now. Who wants to play some Batman? I want to play some Batman. I want to play any PC games I can. I want to play any PC games I can. There's Grey Wolf Gaming. Hey, kids in chat. Thank you for hanging out, Grey Wolf. Always great to see you. And because you're awesome, because you're ready to hang out. Oh man, what is with the ghouls? So many ghouls. We're going to let that go. We're just going to start off. We're going to start off with a giveaway right now because we have way too much stuff to give away and not enough time to give it all away. We just got to get going. We got to get going. So, boom, Batman Arkham City Game of the Year Edition. One of you are going to win it. One of you are going to win it here at the top of the stream. I'm not going to wait till the end of the stream. I'm not going to wait for 2 hours from now or 4 hours from now. We're going to go 30 minutes and you're going to win that game. That's right, 30 minutes, you're going to win that game. I like to give everybody enough time to get in there and do that. And let me throw it out on Twitter, too, for all the peeps who are still like, hey, is Kismet on right now? Doing that, let's give them a shot, too. All the people who have been out there supporting the stream, let's just throw them some love out there. Oh, I forgot to tweet my first thing out. Sorry, mods. I have tweeted the first one out just now. And then I'm going to say giving away. And I'm not even going to send it to anybody else. I'm only going to send it to just the people who are following me on Twitter. And let them know. That's it. If they're not following on Twitter, I'm just going to say too bad, too sad at this point. Too bad, too sad at this point because we're going to give it away to all my loyal supporters who are hanging out here all the time. Oh, that's right. Giveaway back in Martin City in 30 minutes. And that's what I'm going to do all night long. I'm just going to send it to my peeps. Let them know that we're giving them away every 30 minutes. We're going to be giving away. Now, tomorrow it's going to have to be even faster. Either I'll have to stream earlier or we'll have to stream longer or both. That's how much stuff we have to give away. That's right. And again, thank you to my awesome supporters, especially Dark Angel, who's in the stream right now. Show him some love, everybody, who has just been just backing me up big time on all this stuff. He's been coordinating all the giveaways, and he's been, friending everybody and then sending them their stuff. And we have fulfilled all of the giveaways, by the way. All of the stuff that we have given away on the stream, we have given away to everybody. Everybody has received their gifts. And I have a whole bunch of whispers, by the way, that I want to share. Well, actually, I'll just share one with you because we only have so much time. But let me just share one whisper I got here this morning when I got up, which really was super nice, super nice. This is from S122416. He says, hey, Kismet, thank you so much for the raid host. You really did make my evening, and thank you to your fan family. They're good people who know how to make someone feel truly special. Thanks again, and happy holiday. So the person we rated the other day, he came back and said thank you to you guys for all that awesome love and raid love that you went over and showed him over there on the stream. Come on. Stop it. Stop it with that crying. Come on. We got to man it up in here. We're going to man it up. I'm going to get too weepy. Maybe rub my nose from time to time, though. Sorry, everybody. Trying to fight it off. Let's do it. Again, sucks getting older. You get a bit more weepy. Boom. Assassin says, Kids, I'm going to see about going party time at my job so I can focus more on Twitch streaming. There you go. Oh, part-time job. There we go. Well, make sure you got enough to pay those bills, bro. Make sure you got enough to pay those bills. Now, luckily, for the last 11 years, my wife did not have to work. I supported my wife for the last 11 years, and she did a fantastic job raising my kids. And then I got ill, and then she said, you know what, I'm going to go and, do what I have to do to keep us going. So now she works two jobs to keep us going while I'm working on my medical condition and also while I'm trying to become a streamer. So, again, that's why you got to have some good people around you. You got to have those good people. Those people who are negative, those people who are constantly putting you down all the time, and all those people, brush off that negativity, bro. Don't have those people around you. Go find some people who are into what you're into, who will support you, who will back you up all the way. And I have a tremendous amount of people who do that. A tremendous amount of people in my community, a tremendous amount of people who are my mods and my members. They are so awesome. They're so incredible. And I cannot say, there I go again. I cannot say enough thanks to them. And I know I thank them a lot, but they deserve it a lot. There we go. Oh, Bottle Cap and Cappy. Bottle Cap and Cappy coming through. Now, also something else I'd like to point out. Like I've said before, I've been a graphic designer 25 years. And there are 2 days, or usually 3 days, in the year that I absolutely do not work. On my birthday, you will never see me stream on my birthday. I do not work on my birthday. That is the one day I take just for me. The whole rest of the year, I'm helping other people, right? The whole rest of the year, I'm helping other people. And we're gonna follow Cappy here. I help other people if they have, technical problems, or I help my wife with the kids, or whatever it is. I help everybody else. But on that one day, I take that day for me. I don't help nobody. Don't ask me nothing. Don't ask me anything on that one day. And I think that's fair. I think that's fair to take, out of 365 days, I take one day that's just me, and I go do something I like to do, like go to the water park, go swimming, go boating, go sea doing. I used to do always on my birthday. Something other than help people with solving problems, because I'm a pretty great problem solver, and that's why people come to me a lot for solving their problems, both in graphic design, whether computers, whether, hey, whatever it is, right? Or how to be awesome at Fallout 4, or how to be awesome at Fallout Shelter, right? Okay, we're going to watch him. If he starts to dance, we're going to tap on him. See what he does. Come on, Bottle. I'm stalking you. We're stalking you, bro. Stalking you in the vault. So, yeah, I forgot where I was going with that story. But there you go. I totally forgot where. Lost my train of thought there. I'm so into trying to get Bottle here. I will get back to it in a second. So, in life, you're going to make mistakes, as I was trying to say. That's what I was trying to say. In life, you're going to make some mistakes. So, retweeting too many times, that was a mistake. It was only supposed to be 1 to 5. That was too many. But again, thanks to everybody who did give that suggestion. And, and I could just say, well, hey, it was my followers who told me. But you know what? I can take the hits. I can take it. I can put it on my shoulders. It was my bad. I apologize. There we go. There we go. Now, of all the things, all the mistakes I've made in my life, that is probably the least worst thing I've ever done. So then, of course, the question is, Kismet, what is the worst thing you've ever done? Well, to me, the worst thing I ever did was not help somebody when they really needed it, right? And I got the perfect example. And this is little Kismet real life stuff here while we're doing the vault here. While we're doing the vault, we got to find Cappy too while we're at it. So a little real life talk tonight on Christmas Eve. Talk a little real life. So way back in the day, when I was a young lad, I know, you're like, oh God, here comes the story. No, it's not going to be a long story. Woohoo! It's not going to be a long story. It's going to be a very short story, as a matter of fact. When I was 18, I was in college. And I was working 40 hours a week because my parents said, you're going to enjoy college more if you pay for it yourself. So that's what I did. So I worked 40 hours a week, and I went 12 units, which means full-time in school. So I was doing both at the same time. Because I was hardcore. And that's all I had time for. Didn't have time for girlfriends and friends and all of that stuff. And I said, yo, bros, for the next couple years, I'm just going to be focused on my education. That is what I'm going to do. I love you guys. You guys are the greatest. But that's what I'm going to focus on. So that's what I was focused on. And I had taken some piano classes, too, as the one kind of elective that was just for fun. Just for fun for me. Because you got to have at least one fun elective, I find. Otherwise, you go insane. Because, you're taking chemistry, and you're taking, advanced graphics, and you're taking, advanced computer science, or you're taking lots of tough stuff along the way. So piano was one thing that I enjoy, which is just a pastime of mine. That was super nice because when I was a kid, my grandma bought me a piano. And I learned how to play the piano via that piano, right? It's one of my favorite things in the world, that piano. Because it was given to me by my grandmother. All right? Whew. I'm going to get emotional over that. So I was in class, right? Or I was right before class. And I go in there and I practice on their pianos before I went into class, right? So I go in there in the morning. By the way, practicing piano in the morning is the worst time to practice piano. This is like 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm in there practicing. My hands are freezing cold. It's freezing cold in that school, right? So I'm at college and I'm practicing piano. So I come out of the room, and this girl, by the way, she was smoking hot. I don't know what was wrong with me. I don't know what was wrong with me when I was young, but I was so focused on my career that I think she was sweet on me, by the way. I think she was totally sweet on me. I was a young, good-looking, semi-good-looking dude. I had, tons of cash because I was working so much. I was an okay guy. I was a respectful guy, a little full of myself, which eventually I got over. But she was super cute. So I don't know what was wrong with me. But she came up to me and she says, she didn't call me Kismet, obviously, but she came up to me and she called me by my real name. And she said, Kismet, could you help me with my piano? I really don't understand. I know you've been taking piano a long time, and I'm trying to learn. Could you help me? And I don't know what possessed me. I guess I was a little too selfish in that one moment, but I told her, you know what, I'm working 40 hours a week, and I'm also going to school 12 units, which means that I really don't have time for anything, right? And I look back at that moment, I'm thinking, man, what a jerk. What a jerk. Or what a dumb A, right? Because one, you got this super hot girl who wants you to help her learn the piano, right? And maybe she wants to date you, whatever, right? Come on, snap out of it, bro. I want to go back and just throttle myself, right? You look back in your life, you want to throttle yourself in certain moments. Like, what are you thinking, bro? Oh, he just killed my dude. Blow him up. Darn death claws killing my peeps. Get in there, die already, death claws. Whew. Look out, bro. Look out, bro. All right, some mistakes were made. All right, I'm going to finish that story here in a second after the, of course, massive death claw attack finishes. Okay, there we go. There we go. So she asked me, and I say, sorry, I'm busy. I know. You guys in the stream right now are like, Kismet, what's wrong with you, bro? Super hot girl asked you to help her with her homework? Come on. What's wrong with you? So I go, I can't do it. She's like, oh, that's okay. I'll try to find somebody else. I say, okay, cool. Right? I think everything's cool. So go in the classroom, play piano, and I always get called on because I was like advanced. The rest of the class were still learning. And so the next session, right? The next session, by the way, this is the moment in which I stop playing piano, right? The next session I go in there. Now, I had gotten a new teacher this year. Than the teacher that was there before. The teacher that was there before, beautiful guy, sweet old guy. He's probably in his 70s. And he plays piano beautifully. He's so inspiring, right? He's such an inspiring guy, right? So this year we had gotten a different teacher. And she was like a metronome. No, come on. You need to go faster. You need to work better. You need to work harder. That type of teacher, right? The type of teacher who's like a taskmaster, right? Which I was like, hey, you know what? I'm going to give it a shot. This is not, I usually like to be encouraged, not like berated the whole time I'm in class, right? And some of you, let me know in the chat, if any of you had that kind of teacher, the kind of teacher that's like hardcore, like that. Well, here's what happened. And this is why I think it was one of my biggest mistakes and my biggest regrets. I don't have many, just a couple. But this is the moment that I regret. So she calls on that girl who asked me for the help, right? And she says, hey, you need to play this thing. So she goes, well, I was trying. I just couldn't learn how to do it. It's really hard for me, and I tried to play it. So she tries to play it. She fails. So the teacher goes off on her. I mean, yelling at her. Well, you should know this, and you should learn this, and you should spend more time practicing, and I can't believe you're in here. I think you should just leave my class. I was in the back. I was stunned. Everybody in the classroom stunned. I don't know if that lady was having a bad day that day or what, but she just discouraged somebody who was trying to do something they love. She went off on her, and that girl looked back at me and she said, I tried to get somebody to help me. I couldn't find anybody to help me. And she looked right at me, and it was like a dagger in the heart. It was like a dagger in the heart in that moment. I'll never forget it. I can see it, visualize it right now. I can see the room. I'm in the back right corner. She's down in the front. The teacher's standing there yelling at her. All the other people are looking at her. They're looking at me. It was one of those moments that is a defining moment in my life that I will never do that again. Never refuse to help somebody when they come to me like that. Well, there I go again. All right. So she goes crying, running out of the room. Now, if I was a man, if I was half the man I was today, that I am today, at that moment, I would have got up and I would have walked down to that teacher and I said, you never do that to somebody. You never treat somebody like that. That is absolutely unacceptable for a teacher. You never do that. Now, that is the adult Kismet. That is the man Kismet that would have went down there and said, hey, you don't do that to people. That is not right. Now, you just discouraged her from doing something that she loved, right? As a teacher, by the way, which I would become later, and teach people about computers and all of that stuff, I would never do that to somebody. I would never do that, to crush someone's dream like that, ever. So that girl left. By the way, I never knew what her name was. I never knew what her name was. I never saw her again after that. I left that class immediately. I didn't even say anything to the teacher. What I should have done was stood up and said, no, you need to go back and apologize to her. You need to never do that to somebody again. But the young Kismet was like, screw this, I'm out of here, right? It just escaped the drama. So I got out of there and I went straight to the principal of the school and I said, I want out of this class and I want my money refunded. I don't want to ever take this class again. And after that, never took piano again. So she not only killed hers, but mine. And then I canceled the class. And because there was no other piano teachers, by the way. She was the only one. So that is my biggest regret, my biggest mistake in my life. I'm sharing it with you guys here on Christmas Eve as a little bit of a moment for us to have. All right? So that was a rough moment. And ever since then, I have learned the lesson of when people come to you, and make sure that, that they're not in a bad way. When people come to you, especially at Christmas time, sheesh, of any time, right? When people come to you, it really takes them a lot to come and ask you for help. It really does. Like for me, it takes a lot for me to ask anybody for help, right? I try to do everything on my own, right? I'm trying to man it up, like I'm trying not to cry right now. Trying to man it up. But I will always regret that moment. And if I could go back in time, that would be the moment that I change. I would go back and I would have helped that person learn. And now I hope she went on and found love of piano and love of music. After that, I seriously doubt it. I think that would probably scar her for the rest of her life. But if I could go back and change one moment, and here's your guys' question for tonight. That's why I'm telling you this story. If you could go back and change one moment in your life, what would it be? What would it be? Of course, if I'd gone out with that girl, I never would have met my wife. And if I had helped that girl, all these other things happen after that, kind of like It's a Wonderful Life kind of thing. But if you could go back and change one moment in your life, right? Of course, don't tell me any of your real life details, but like your name and your phone number and your real name and all that stuff. But don't do anything like that in the chat. But if you go back and change one moment in your life that you think would affect the rest of your life, and of course, if that hadn't happened though, would I have gotten over being a self-centered bastard, right? If that had not happened to me and I'd kind of seen the world in a different way after that moment that I've always regretted, and then after that helped so many people, thousands and thousands of people over my lifetime, help them learn computers, help them learn design, help them learn all sorts of stuff, help teachers. I was the teacher's teacher. I would help teachers learn computers so they could teach other people and so on and so forth, right? And all the things that I would do after that moment, that defining moment in your life. If it didn't happen, how would your life be? If it did happen, if you could change it, how would your life be different, right? And it's one or the other, right? You never know. You never know. There's a great movie by the way, called Mr. Destiny. Great movie with Jim Belushi as well, by the way. How he chooses, he missed the home run, but then he ends up with this woman that he loves, right? But then he goes back and he hits the home run, and then his whole life is like a train wreck right after that. So great one there. So little real talk here in the stream for Christmas Eve. So there we go. Hey, Sky Killer, thanks for coming in during the real talk again. Trying to fight off the crying today. All emotional today. What can I say? What can I say? It's an emotional Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas and Grease Mate. Thank you, Drew. Thanks for hanging out. Merry Christmas, everyone and kids. Thanks, Jazz Sands. Thanks, everybody, for coming in during the real talk here, man. We're coming in during some real talk. Hey, Christmas, Merry Christmas. You're awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it, 8-Bit Flash. Rigbo, what's up? Oh, we're talking real talk in here. I'm talking about the time that somebody asked me for help. And even though I had a great excuse, I was working 40 hours a week. I was going, 12 units. I was working and doing homework every single second that I could, much like I do here on the stream. Every single second that I'm not streaming, I'm working on other stuff for the stream or helping with my kids or doing all of these other things like a lot of us are doing, right? Especially this time of the year, tough time of the year. You've got to really work hard to get things going. But yeah, so we're talking about how this girl came up to me and she was hot. I don't know what's wrong with me. I was so involved in myself when I was young. Eventually I did get over that though. But I was so involved in myself that I could have took a little time. I could have took any time. I could have had her sitting in there when I was practicing to watch me practice. And, later on, of course you think, okay, how could I have made this work, right? Of course, at the moment is when I should have done it. So this girl asked me for help. I said I couldn't do it. She said, I'll try to find somebody else. She couldn't find anybody else and literally got yelled at in the class and started to cry and ran out of the class. The teacher literally told her that she should leave the class because I didn't help her and nobody else did either. And again, I could use that as an excuse too and say, look, nobody else helped her. But I forever will feel bad for that. And I will forever never do that again. I learned that lesson at 18 years old. At 18 years old. But I was a young, dumb kid. What can I say? I was a young, dumb kid. And that's what happened. Christmas can be stressful. Don't sweat it. Exactly, Dave. It can be very stressful, especially when you're trying to do so much. Especially when you try to put so much stuff on your shoulders and you're trying to do all of this stuff. Now, speaking of awesome stuff, though, getting away from that real talk, I want to hear from you guys, though. I want to hear from you guys if you could change one thing that happened to you along life, even if it, especially cool if it was happened during Christmas time, that you had done, like I did, like I didn't help that girl when I should have. And I should have went after her and said, you know what, I help you. But after that, you know, it was like wrecked, right? It was wrecked and I was too young to know what to do in that situation other than just to escape, right? And that's what I did. I should have been a man. I should have manned up and went to that teacher and said, don't you ever do that to somebody. That is wrong. But I went to the principal. I don't know if she got reprimanded for that or not, but I went to the principal and said, I want my money back. I don't ever want to be in this class with this lady again. So I was thinking more of myself at that time. See the difference between thinking of myself by going and getting my money back and thinking of somebody else by going down there and telling that teacher that was absolutely wrong, and then she should go and she should go and apologize to that girl. But see, that's how you are when you're young. You think too much of yourself and not enough of other people. And again, I did get over that eventually. At that moment. That's the moment I got over it. So there we go. So let me know. I want to hear from you guys tonight. And again, we're just letting the vault run here. We've got to let it run a little bit here at the top of the stream to do its thing. And that's usually what I try to do. Let it run for a little bit to get my resources all the way back up again over there because we got attacked a few times there. Then we're going to get some questing. I even got a vertical layout that I've done. All of that. Oh, thank you so much, Big G-Man. All I can spare, Kismet. Happy Christmas. Enjoy your streams. All the best. Looking forward. When you get the new PC, you deserve it, and see you smashing those builds again. Exactly, Big G-Man. I was thinking about, you know what? I never did a walkthrough of some of my mega builds at some of my other locations. I should have done some walkthroughs of those, and I'm going to do that the second I get the PC, if I still have my saves. Hopefully I do. But thank you, Big G-Man. And here's a way of cheering me up. This always cheers me up, gets me out of that weepy mode. I don't cry much, by the way. I'm very, not much cry. I don't get upset. I'm very even-tempered most of the time. Very even-keeled. But sometimes, man, you just take too many hits, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. You just take too many hits in a row. You try to man it up. You try to say, you know what? Boom, I'm taking those blows. I'm taking them left and right. Taking them. But sometimes they get you. All right, let's do it. This always makes me feel better. One of my favorite things to do on the stream. It's the love train, people. Let's do it. Let's give Big G-Man that love train for that donation. Come on, everybody. Get on that love train. Let's do it. Whoa, Captain Jack, scary. Scary, I see a problem with your brother-in-law. Oh, man, that's a tough time. Oh, Captain Hex. Hope you can relax, bro, on Christmas Eve, man. That's a terrible thing to have on Christmas Eve. Oh, there you go, Monsterholic. That's a good one. That's a good one. Actually, I'm gonna wait for the love train to finish, and then we'll chat up a little bit more. Ah, tough times, tough times. Thanks for the real talks, Hyperthyroid says. Thank you. Let's get the stream, or let's get our stuff going here. Wow, I think we're pretty solid here. Oh, we need to collect some weapons. Look at that. So close to that pet carrier. Maybe we can do a pet giveaway tonight. By the way, we're doing a giveaway right now. For all of you guys, we are giving away a Batman Arkham City Game of the Year edition for you guys. We're just going to be giving away stuff like crazy. We have to hurry up. We have so much stuff to give away. We're just going to be giving away a ton of stuff. So if there's only like 2 streams you're ever going to be in. This would be the epic one, and tomorrow's going to be the mega one. That's right. We have mega amount of stuff to give away, including a giant package of 20 plus games that someone's going to win. That's right. You're going to get 20 games in one shot and one big prize package. So make sure to be hanging out for that. We're going to give it out. I'm going to answer that question in just a second, PKs. Look at that love train. All right. Woo. All right, getting dizzy now. If it isn't I'm crying, I'm going to stop that love train. If it isn't crying, I'm dizzy or something. Come on. We're going to power it out. We're not going to give up. We do not give up. All right, so I want to go back and do a little real talk on this one. Monsterholic said, I wonder if my life would be different if I hadn't joined the military and gone straight to college after high school. Oh, Big G-Man, also with the Game Whist. Subscribe. Oh, we're going to have to do another love train for you, bro. Another love train. We'll do it here in just a second. Monsterholic, but then again, the military really does define you as a person. They really pull out the person that you are, though, right? They do pull that out. You do learn a lot of great teamwork. You do learn a lot of skills that do help you in life. I'm a big fan of military families. My family and my wife's family are military families. I appreciate everybody's service as well in the armed forces. I never like to see people disrespect people who are in the armed forces. They put their life on the line so we can sit around and do stuff like play games. So always appreciate, I don't care what country you're in. I don't care where you are. Always appreciate the people that keep you safe at night. So show them some love, man. Show them some love, especially the military here in the U.S. Don't mess with them. Don't mess with them. My wife's mother, the mother-in-law, has been in the Navy 30 years. A senior master chief, the highest you can get, E9 in the Navy. Don't mess with her. She will be all over you. You show some disrespect to the military. So there we go. Let's not get political, though. But love to the military on Christmas. Big love to them, especially those who are deployed, who can't be with their families. Hopefully, at least they can Skype now. Because the cool thing about today's technology, you can at least Skype, you can at least FaceTime with your family. Hopefully, they're staying safe. Hopefully, they're staying safe around the world. So big love to them. And again, I don't just say that; I live it every day. Because again, both my mother and father were in the military. In the Navy and in the Army. My dad was a doctor, by the way, in the Army because he decided he didn't want to be in the front line. So he worked very, very hard to become a doctor in there. And then once he got out of the Army, he said, I'm never going to do that again because he doesn't want to be around all of that. And then did some other cool stuff. Some other cool stuff in his career. Incredible artist, by the way, as well. Incredible artist. So yes, Captain Hex needs a love train. We're going to give Captain Hex and, of course, Big G-Man another love train in here in just a second. I want to catch up here because we're talking a little real talk tonight for Christmas Eve, kind of like a It's a Wonderful Life kind of thing of what you would go back and redo, right? Redo if you could. So yes, that is a good one, Monsterholic. That is a good one. How your life would be different. How it would have changed. The feels today, says Sky Killer. Yes, we're heavy on feels here on Christmas Eve. A time to be thankful for sure. We're thankful for all the stuff. I need my Twitch family right now. Well, Captain Jack, you are welcome in here, bro. You are welcome in here. I'm going to throw you something like this.
He's so fluffy, I'm gonna die.
maybe make you smile a little bit. Captain Jack is so fluffy, they were all going to die. There we go. Or, there you go. A little ta-da for you. There we go. Let me go ahead and see if I catch anybody else's here in there. Now, make sure you put Kismet in there, by the way, so it will highlight in red. So I will catch it, but I will look in here. I got to clap at that one. First time modding, or do you need somebody else? Assassin, trolling Chewy there a little bit. This is my first time modeling. I don't model. I'm at the in-laws. Oh, yeah, I already read that one. Merry Christmas to Sis, says a group. Oh, thank you so much. Showing my mods that love. Boom. Oh, Assassin saying, Chewy doing a good job. Thank you so much. What up, Kiss, says Rigbo. Doing awesome. I'm shaking, holding my dog. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Jazz says, all the mods in this stream are awesome, by the way. They are. They are incredible. I have lucked out with such incredible mods, I tell you. Again, thanks for the real talk. You're welcome. My best wishes to your family, says Assassin to Captain Jack. Sending you some love, Captain Jack, for sure. Am I late? Did I miss anything? Not really, J-Dunk, other than me crying and me being a wimpy. Me being all wimpy up here in the stream. Taking a lot of hits this year. Taking a lot of hits. I'm sure a lot of you have been too. But that's why you come in my stream, because I'm going to overcome it. I'm going to just keep on being positive. We're going to keep on pushing through. No matter how many hits we take, we're going to keep going, right? Because that's what my stream's all about. Keeping that positivity going even in those tough times. So there we go. Kiz, are the more people in the room make the production faster? Absolutely, Rigbo. Not only the more people in the room makes it faster, getting back to some Fallout Shelter, as well as their outfits make it go faster, and of course the level of what they are make it go faster. So in my case, all my guys are max level right now, or max stats. So of course if they have agility 5, that's pretty awesome. But if they have agility 10, that's even more awesome because it makes it produce faster. The higher their agility, the more people in there with a higher stat, makes it go faster. So thanks for that awesome question. I love questions about the games as well. There we go. Peak says, Kiz, no 7 days to die stream. Well, Peak, I am sorry to inform you of some sad things. Now, I would be playing some 7 days to die, for sure. I'd be playing with my team, actually, right now, and then playing some 7 days to die. But I have some sad news for you, bro. Boom, right there, my monster PC has died. It died several weeks ago. I spent about 26 hours trying to get it to work. I have worked so hard. I mean, I cleaned it like it is like pristine. You could eat breakfast off of it. It's so pristine now. I cleaned it out. I switched all the cards. I switched the memory. I tried everything under the sun. I Googled for hours and hours. Everybody here, my followers were helping me. My members were helping me. We tried everything under the sun. And I've been in computers a long time. It's not like I just started computers yesterday. That machine is dead. That logic board and that video card are dead. My built-in stuff does not work. The video card does not work anymore. None of that stuff works. It is a goner. Oh, there I go again. Come on. Snap out of it. Snap out of it. Getting emotional again. Look at you guys. You guys are trying to make me cry. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to make me cry. It's like that one in Jerry Maguire where he's like, you're trying to make me cry. I'm not going to cry. And then he just totally cries. He totally cries later on. Okay. All right. Yeah, see, I think of something funny. That makes me laugh. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now, we're trying to get a new machine here, and thanks to Big G-Man here, trying to get us a little bit closer to that machine so we can get back to some PC games. So I can't play. I don't have any other PCs right now. I only have this Mac that I'm on right now that I'm using to stream mobile. So we're going to be doing some mobile streams, but again, I appreciate you coming in the stream and backing me up no matter what game I'm playing. Those are the followers that I truly cherish, the ones who come in no matter what I'm doing, and I have a lot of them. A lot of them will come in no matter what stream I'm in and say, or no matter what game I'm playing, and hang out in the stream. All right, how'd we do there? Oh, we did okay. We did okay. Make sure we got no dead peeps in the vault. Let's double check. Got any dead peeps? No. Occasionally, by the way, check and make sure you don't have dead peeps in the vault when you're not paying attention. Otherwise, you will lose those people. Mazda said, thank you to both your parents for serving. Yeah, both my parents and both my wife's parents as well served. And her whole extended family and some of my family, you know, generations and generations back too. So there we go. There we go. Way Kismet, love the stream and help me sleep countless countless nights, I think. Please keep going. I like what you're doing now. Thank you, Peekies. I'm going to go ahead and take that and put that in my nice things that people say that inspire me every day. I was really discouraged today. Like I was talking a little real talk earlier. We had tweeted out to Twitch, just in a bit of fun, right, to give people Kiz caps and whatnot. And was suggested by my followers to, do something a little fun on Twitter like that. And then it backfired. And they said, this is not the way to do this. Do not do this. Do not tweet this out. This will not help you at all. And it was just like a boom, like a punch to the gut, right? We're just doing it in fun. I was only meant to be about 1 or 5, up to about 5 tweets. And, the first 5 people who tweeted, we'll give them some Kiz caps just so they could be part of the giveaway. But, of course, it backfired. So, damned if you do, damned if you don't. That kind of thing, right? That kind of thing. Or as my father would like to say. Sometimes he was a little bit negative, by the way. As my father used to say quite often, no good deed goes unpunished. And a lot of you know what I'm talking about, right? No good deed goes unpunished. And I will remember that till the day I die. Because it is so true sometimes. It is so true. No matter how much you do. There you go. Kismet, on debating to steal some of your mods from me. Hey, don't be touching my mods. My mods are awesome. Don't be stealing my mods. I hope you get your gear back soon. Thank you, PKs. We're working on it. We're working on it. Lots of people showing that love. Look at that. We're at 15, 16 now. We just got to get to 2,500. We're going to get it going. I even asked Origin. I even entering a bunch of giveaways, which I have terrible RNG. If I was going for the giveaway that I'm doing, I would win nothing. I would win absolutely zero because my RNG is the worst. But hey, I go on everybody. I go on Zonda's. And by the way, Zonda, incredible streamer, by the way. I love his GTA streams. He was playing FIFA the other day. I was watching him. I went on there and I'm like, dude, 1080, boom, I'll take that 1080. I'll go for this giveaway and I'll go for this case and that kind of thing. Because hey, I can't PC game until I get that machine. Now, in the old days, by the way, before I got ill, before I had these conditions, I never had a problem. I could always just go buy myself a machine. In my youth, by the way, I owned 15 computers. I had 15 computers in my living room, by the way, which basically ran this whole RAID thing that I had going at the time, rendering 3D animations, right, in my living room. So it was like whirling hard drives. Big props to my wife for not leaving me because of this whirling hard drive concoction that I had made to do 3D animation back in those days. And it was like one of the most powerful things I had done. But literally, I could go out and just buy myself a bunch of stuff. And everybody has those ups and downs in life, right? When they have plenty of money and they can do that stuff. Well, some people do have those up and downs. Some people never have any money. I do feel bad for those people. Sorry for that. I know what it's like. I started off with nothing. I made a bunch. I spent it all trying to just enjoy my 20s and 30s. Then I got ill, and then I spent all the rest of it on my doctors to try not to die. Not dead, so it worked. And now I'm just I'm back at that point too. Again, zero cash and just trying to struggle. But then again, there's really a lot of motivation when you're in that struggle mode, right? Because if you slack off today, if I said, you know what, forget it, I'm not streaming tonight because I was so discouraged yesterday by that kind of retweets by the Twitch employees, that I was so discouraged that I literally didn't want to stream. I literally didn't. And again, got up, read your guys' comments, said, you know what, Kismet, come on, man, just shake it off, man it up. Get in there, do what you got to do, get that vertical overlay going, do what you got to do, get in there, stream, buddy, because that's what you love to do. That's going to make you feel better. Getting here on the stream, hanging out. Crying again. Getting here on the stream and hanging out with you guys is going to make me feel better, and it does already. It does already, though I am totally weepy today. I am weepy, and I apologize. There we go. What's up, Kismet says Squid Bids coming up. Love train for Kismet. Oh, thank you, Sister Wolf. I'm going to hang in there. Now, again, I tell you two straight. I don't BS. I don't lie. I don't cheat. I don't steal. I don't do any of those things. I just tell it to you straight what's going on with me. And I think you guys, I think it resonates with you guys. That's why you're here in my stream. You're not here for the, you're not here for me to, mislead you in any way. You're here because I tell it to you straight, with that straight talk. With that straight talk, and I think there's a shortage of that in the world. I appreciate people who can both be respectful and talk straight to people at the same time. Because some people are disrespectful and tell them how much they suck, which is not a good way to talk straight to people. Telling people, hey, I love you, bro, but you're making a mistake. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. That's how you tell someone you care about them and that you respect them and that, hey, it's a suggestion. This might be a problem, right? That's the way you do it right. That's the way you do it right. And when I was a kid, I didn't know that either. When I was that 18-year-old kid that screwed up, yeah, that was me. That was me. I didn't know that. Here for the streamer, not what you play, kids. Thank you, Jazz Sands. Those are the people I'm looking for. That is the type of stream that I am trying to create to transcend any one game. That we have so much fun in the stream, and we have just so much entertaining stuff going on in the stream that that we just could do anything we want, right? We can play any game we want and still have fun. And there we go. Kismet, I thought about it, why you didn't do some streaming of making overlays and stuff like that. Yes, I am working on those, Assassin. I am working on those. My big goal for this year, though, was to get all of those back videos. And they consume all of my computer's time, by the way, uploading those videos to YouTube. And I have just crossed 400 videos on YouTube. 400. And about 350 of those are going to be just from this year. Just from this year. That's how hard I've been working for you guys. So you guys will have those up there. I have not forgot about you guys' love train. I have not forgotten. We're going to do it here in a second. I want to catch up here in chat. Kismet, I feel you, man. I feel you, man. I do light streaming myself just about to upgrade my PC so I can make it better for my viewers. Costs so much, though, after tomorrow. Well over $1,000 spent on it and got a lot to do in my gaming PC. Yeah, G-Man. Again, you know, when you work so hard at something and you take that hit like last night from Twitch, oh, that was such the hit. And it just hit me in such a way that I was like, I'm trying really hard, bros. I'm trying really hard, right? I didn't mean it as anything that was offensive to them. But, you know, this is thousands of dollars I've put into this, right? Some of you put hundreds of dollars and even thousands of dollars into what you do, right? Whether it's streaming or whether it's your real life career or whether it's whatever it is, right? You put a lot of time and energy. And I spend every waking moment, every spare moment working on my team, working on the stream here, working on fun stuff for us to do together. And it is tough. It is tough when you put that much energy into something and then to have those kind of setbacks. But again, this stream is all about keeping going, about not letting it get you down, all right? I want to be the source of your inspiration, not letting it get you down to such a point that you give up. Because the people who give up are the people who never succeed. And I've had a lot of those moments in my life. I've had a lot of them just in the last couple of years, but in the past, I've had a lot of those moments as well. I've had giant successes where I was, you know, the top of my field doing a lot of amazing stuff and had plenty of money to go spend $500 a week on just random stuff, right? And buy expensive stuff and buy blah, blah, blah and all of that. And I've had it where I've had nothing. I've had just like change. I'm like, okay, I got 75 cents. I got 75 cents to get to work today, right? And you go to the gas station, you're like, you know, you feel like a freak, right? You're in there like, here's 75 cents. Right? And they're like, really? 75 cents, bro? And you're like, yeah, dude, I got to get to work. I got to get to work so I can make the paycheck so I can pay for my gas to get to work next week. Right? So I know what it's like, man. I know what it's like to be at that point. All right. So hopefully that works out for you, Big G, man. Thank you so much for the support also here on the stream. Big time. All right. What retweets is Kiz talking about? We didn't do retweets. We went out and tweeted, you know, hashtag partner Kismet for our Kismet Christmas partnership for Kismet or something like that at Kismet BP. It was just meant for us to be fun and have interactive time. And I would think that they wouldn't even look at that over there. I'm sure they're super busy. But apparently it resonated with them and they did not like it. So we are not doing that. We're not doing that again. One thing you should learn is be able to take feedback in your life as well. Now, normally, I take feedback pretty great. I've been a graphic designer 25 years, believe me. I have had more feedback than probably most humans that have ever existed on stuff, right? Because I've done thousands and thousands of projects, business cards, posters, billboards, CD labels, like for some of the top music companies in the world. I've done things for Disney. I've done just a massive amount of stuff, right? And every single thing you work on, you're going to get feedback. And you don't want to take it personally. But sometimes that is hard. Sometimes it is just that weak moment that you're having that, boom, that stuff penetrates past that wall you built up. And that was my yesterday. So, yeah, tough moments in the stream here. So there you go, Don Bab. So again, that was my bad. I'll take responsibility for my mistakes. Once you grow up, you can say, you know what? I give myself the freedom to make mistakes, and I take the responsibility when I do make mistakes. So there you go. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Oh, cool. Oh, awesome, Rigbo. That is awesome. Oh, that is cool. So Rigbo says, Kiz, my dad surprised me at my basketball game. He came, oh, now that's going to make me cry. You guys are trying to make me cry. He came back from Iraq for Christmas as a surprise. Oh, I'm glad I'm not watching that as a video. I'd be a wreck. Right now. Coda says, I found the best things in life are the toughest. Keep it up, man. Dreams will come true. Oh, thank you, Codas. Oh, again, another one I'm going to put in there as inspiration. All right, very emotional day today. We're not getting much done in the vault, though it can just run itself at this point. But emotional day. Now, I'm running over on the giveaway. I've got to get to the giveaway. Sorry, everybody in the chat. I will try to catch back up in the chat. But I've got to get to the giveaway. And we do need to do another love train. But let's get to the giveaway. We've got so much to give away tonight. We don't want to miss out. We don't want you guys to miss out on the epic loot tonight. Again, if you just tuned in, what are we giving away tonight? Right now, in another 30 seconds, we're going to give away Batman Arkham Asylum Game of the Year Edition. Put exclamation point loot, exclamation point tickets, or exclamation ticket. Stop doing that. Exclamation point ticket, space with no S, And then how many Kiz caps you want to use. 10, 100, 1,000, up to you. All right? I'm going to give you 30 seconds for that. But also tonight, 7 Days to Die, one of my favorite games of all time. I wish I was playing it right now. I wish I was playing that game right now. It is super, super fun. Of course, Fallout 4, I was just playing that. Wish I was playing some Skyrim. Wish I was playing some other games that I'm going to give to you that I don't even have. I'm going to give it to you tonight. Tonight's the night. Far Cry 4. Now, I want to play some Far Cry 4. I want to have that as a game. But you know what? You guys are awesome. You deserve it for this Christmas. I'm going to give it to you instead. Same thing with Civilization 5. Don't have it. Don't own it. Can't play it. But you guys can if you win it tonight on the stream, all right? So we're going to give it away to you. And we're going to draw a winner here. Actually, I'll give you another 15 seconds. 15 seconds. There we go. Now, if I did miss your, what you would have done, I will ask you to tell me again if I missed it. I will ask you to tell me again here in just a moment. All right, 5 seconds, everybody. Not that you're going to see this. You're not going to see this for 20 seconds anyway. All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1. The winner is you. You're the winner. Oh, Captain Jack. Here's a way. Oh, if there's one person who's having a rough tonight who needs to win some sweet loot, it's Captain Jack Hex. Wow. See, buddy, I'm telling you, karma does come back. If you do nice things for other people, even though you're going to have some setbacks in your life, that karma does come to help you. If you do mean things to people, that karma also comes back to get you too. So watch out for that. Be kind to people. Be kind to your family. Be kind to the people who will only be around so long. They'll only be around so many days and then they will be gone. I'll only be around so many days and then I'll be gone too. Everybody will. And I'm going to enjoy every single moment of it. I'm going to enjoy every single moment of the rest of my minutes that I have left, right? Because I think of life in minutes now. Because who knows how many minutes I've got left. But for right now, I'm going to give away stuff to Captain Jack. Captain Jack, so you need to say something in the chat, though. In the next 2 minutes. I don't know. Captain Jack's having such an idea. I don't think I'm going to. I might have to pull a mulligan on this one. If he does not come back, I think I'm going to. What do you guys think in the chat? Let's have a vote in the chat. If Captain Jack is having a rough night tonight. So, if you guys saw that in the chat. Let me have you guys vote in the chat. 1, we give it to him no matter what. Even if he's not in the chat. And 2, we re-roll. All right, I'm going to leave it up to you guys. I'm going to leave it up to you guys to put in the chat if he doesn't respond in the next 2 minutes. Now, if he responds in the next 2 minutes, of course, he's going to get it. But I'm going to let you guys know. I'm going to see what you guys, if you guys have the Christmas spirit. Let's see. 1, we give it to him no matter what because he's having a rough night. 1, no matter what, or 2, forget it, we re-roll. All right, let's see. Let's see what kind of awesome peeps we got. I already know what the answer is going to be because you guys are so awesome. Let's see. Oh, wait, there he is. He's here. He's here. All right. And look at that. Everybody put 1. I knew you guys are going to put 1 anyway. You guys are so understanding, so nice. It's really what I wanted. It's the one I wanted. Oh, he's a Batman fan. All right. Thanks, kids. Thank you. Cool. Yes. All right. Captain Jack is saying, now that is a way to spice up my night, to make my night. And I love these moments in life, by the way. Cherish these moments when somebody's having a bad day. And you can have an effect on their day. You can have an effect. And it just comes from kind words or kind actions. You can have an effect on their everyday, right? Like you guys have an effect on my everyday. When I come and hang out with you guys have a great effect on my health because I've been inspired so much that I've been going to the gym and people like Bajur and Swifty like that have been inspiring me. You guys with all your encouragement, all of that stuff to get out there, feel stronger, feel better, and then be able to stream and do what I love to do every single day. Which again, I've never worked on Christmas Eve. Never in my entire career. Never once. I've never worked on Christmas in my entire career. But for you guys, because we have so much to give away, number 1. And number 2, I just enjoy it so much. I just enjoy it. It doesn't feel like work to me. It literally feels like 10 minutes goes by when we're here. I mean, it could be 5 hours or 10 hours, and it feels like 10 minutes has gone by. That's when you know you're doing something you really, really enjoy. So there we go. So big congrats to Captain Jack. I love Batman games. There he said it in the chat. I knew it. I could tell. So there you go, Captain Jack Hex. Make sure that you do email me. Or you do whisper me, brain. Do whisper me your Steam email address and your ID. I'll pass it on to Dark Angel. Dark Angel will be showing you that love, all right? Showing you that love. So we've got the first one out of the way. Now, speaking of one of my new favorite obsessions and addictions, 7 Days to Die. we're going to do that one next. Let's do it. Let's give you guys 7 days to die. You never know. After the first year, I'm going to be adding the ability to use your Revlo points to play some games with me. So maybe we can get you in on 7 days to die on our private server. If you guys do request that on stream, we'll have like a sub slash Revlo night where everybody can get in there, and we'll just start a new server and just go crazy, right? Go crazy. All right, so let's start a new one. 7 days to die, my latest addiction, possibly going to become your addiction after you win this. sorry in advance, but it is truly an exceptional game. The crafting is great. Multiplayer makes it above and beyond just about any other game. I think Fallout 4 would have been an exceptional game with multiplayer. I think that Fallout 5 must be a multiplayer. I hope they do. I hope they do. Or they can split it into 2 campaigns, right? The single player campaign and the multiplayer aspect, and not deathmatch multiplayer. Don't do deathmatch. Don't do that. That's not Fallout. Is not that style of thing. Teamwork, cooperative play toward the enemies. That's what I want. Now you could have multiple modes. You could have a deathmatch mode if you want, much like Star Citizen has. Like, they have a deathmatch mode and they have a cooperative mode. I love cooperative mode. I played a lot of Deathmatch. I played a lot of Quake. I played a lot of Unreal. I owned it, by the way, in those days. I was an incredibly great sniper, man. I'd snipe people from way across the whole entire play yard. Way across. I'd be like, oh, yeah? Boom, you're gone, bro. And then we take over their base. Just like that. Just like that. So I'm an old school Deathmatch kind of guy. I like it at times. But right now, I'm in the mode where I love to do cooperative stuff. So Fallout 5 was cooperative. That would be awesome. Awesome. But this game is 7 Days to Die is incredibly great, cooperative, and amazing crafting system, by the way. The crafting system is incredible. And it's just overall fun just to hang out with other people and work together toward a common goal in that game. Super awesome building in there as well. Real physics building that can actually fall down if you misplace it, which some of you watched in the stream where I was testing out and like all my stuff's falling over left and right as well. Just thinking about that game makes me smile. I should think about that game more often. It makes me smile. Bringing me back. Thanks, kids. You're welcome, Captain Jack. Now, don't think that we're not going to give you a love train, because we're still going to give you a love train, make you feel even better, as well as to Big G-Man. Come on, brain. Big G-Man, we're going to go ahead and give you a love train as well. So everybody in the chat, let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Love train, everybody. Blow it up in the chat. Blow it up in the chat for that love train, for that big win, come on, brain, for Captain Jack. My brain is like stalling out tonight. That's a symptom of my conditions, by the way. When my brain stalls out is vertigo and sleep apnea. I don't get enough sleep, so my brain doesn't fire on all cylinders. But that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're going to keep going anyway. It just might be a little delayed between my thoughts. So there we go. Assassin says, Kismet, I really wouldn't want to change anything in my life, the good or the bad, because I feel that define who I am today, even though there's things that I may not be proud of and feel that I didn't. Let me back that up. Assassin says, Kismet, I really wouldn't want to change anything in my life, the good or the bad, because I feel that it defines who I am today, even though there's things I'm not proud of. I feel that if I did that, it would deny who I am today. That's sometimes what I think too, Assassin. I do wish I could go back and help that girl, though. I wish if I hit the lot. Just about choked. If I hit the lotto, man, I don't know. Send her a grand piano. Send her a grand piano and say, I'm sorry for being such a selfish bastard when I was young. Thank you for that, though. Thank you for that. And I'm definitely going to put that in my nice things that people say. Hey, what happened to our love train? Our love train conked out. Hold on. Missed start of the love train. Let's do it again. We're going to start again. Let's do it. There we go. Keep that love train going. Keep that love. I don't know. I think it was at the end of the song and it stopped. So show Big G-Man some love. Show Captain Jack Hex in there some love. Give him that love for Christmas, everybody. Give him that love. Thanks for hanging out on the stream, as always. Sorry we're being a little weepy emotional today. It's been a tough year. It's been a tough year. I'm sure a lot of you are like 2006 sucks. That was a sucky year. But for me, a lot of amazing things happen on top of all the tough things that happen too. I, of course, went from 35 followers to over 5,555 now, or 505,050, 60, or whatever that is. I've met a lot of amazing people. I met a lot of amazing streamers. And I'm also in a position now as a streamer with all my awesome supporters to give back to you guys. And that was my big goal. That was my big goal, to crush all of those other goals and then to give back to you guys for Christmas, for this time of year, for all the love that you showed me all year long. And then we're going to keep doing it. We're going to keep doing it right now. You can win 7 days to die. Do exclamation point loot and then exclamation point ticket space and then how many tickets that you want to use. And again, that's tough. Going for partnership, and then tick off the people that are in charge of giving you the partnership, right? So not good. So not good. And again, now I won't know. Now I won't know. Now I won't know if they just said, screw you, Kismet. Boom, denied, bro. We know you're doing all this extra stuff. We know you're putting in thousands of hours and thousands of dollars and want to do this for what you love to do every day. You want to do this because this is what you love to do. You're pretty decent at it. I consider myself pretty great at this because I love it. Not because I have like an amazing talent, even though I use what talents I do have. Graphics, design, the love for games, and my ability to lead my team. But now I'll never know. Now I'll never know. But I'll keep going. I'll keep going. I'll keep going because that's the way I am. And I want you guys, when you have tough times in your life, when you make mistakes, to just shake it off, man. Shake it off and just keep going. All right? And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep on going. Keep on going in the stream. Try not to be too weepy. Try to man it up a little bit. Try not to let it get to me. Because it did. It did get to me. I'm being honest. It did get to me last night. I was at that point, was like, I don't know if I'm going to stream today. But I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm streaming. Let's do it. Talking to Real Talk here on Christmas Eve. I hope you guys all had some great time with your family or whoever tonight. So your spouse, loved ones, extended friends, or whatever it was. You've had some good time with them, and now you're ready to hang out with even more of your extended family here on the stream. All the awesome people who hang out in my stream as well as with me. I love that you're here. I love that you're hanging out in the stream. I appreciate everybody spending Christmas Eve here on the stream. Again, I've never worked on Christmas Eve. Never did anything on Christmas Eve other than hang out with my family until they fell asleep, which is usually pretty early, like right about now. Usually until they fall asleep, and then I would watch TV. So instead of watching TV, which I would rather not do, because TV is mostly boring. Mostly boring to me. It's very linear. It's not anywhere as fun as playing games. Games is much more interactive. You're part of the story. You're the hero. You're the person who's running and fighting off zombies, or you're the person in your power armor and you're flying from place to place. Some people in life don't understand. They don't understand us gamers, right? They don't understand gamers and why they find it so exciting and so enjoyable, right? It's because you're the hero. I don't want to watch somebody else, the hero, on the thing. Well, maybe sometimes I do in a movie, right? Remember, like Rogue One. I want to see that one. I want to see that one. Don't tell me anything about it. I want to see Rogue One. I want to see that. I also want to see Moana. That's looks like an amazing one, too. I'm a big fan of Hawaii. Hawaii is my favorite place in the world. I definitely want to see that one, too. But I'm more of a movie guy than a TV guy. But I would much rather be playing games. I would much rather be playing games and hanging out with you guys because this is my favorite pastime. Other than sea-doing and surfing and doing all these other kind of water sports and stuff that I grew up doing when I was young. Those things I love doing too. I'm not saying that I don't like doing other things. I love being active and doing that kind of stuff. I used to do a lot of running when I was young. Forrest Gump style, running from place to place. That kind of thing. But there we go. That was an awesome love train. You guys crushed it. You guys crushed it. We're talking a lot of real talk today. I hope you guys are up for some serious real talk today. G-Man says, Kismet, I must admit there was one thing I'm unhappy about. I was at my local park earlier and no one to give me a push. Don't think Father Christmas did like me this year. I asked him and he didn't want to. Big G-Man. I think he's a little busy, bro. I think he's a little busy loading up for tonight. This is his busy night. Maybe after Christmas he'll come and push you on the swing, bro. He'll come and push you on the swing. So there we go. Big G, man. I mean swings. Should have made that clear. Yes, no, I got it. I got what you meant, bro. Jazz says, I'm working tomorrow night, so I'll be glad of the company, kids. Jazz Sands, well, we'll be here. We'll keep you company. You've got to work on Christmas. My wife has to work on Christmas as well. She had to work today, which is a bummer. Again, I don't think she's ever worked on Christmas as well. But you know, in tough times, you got to man it up. You got to man it up. Not like I'm doing tonight. I'm being all weepy tonight. Being all weepy tonight. But there we go. Lethal Hayes. Hey everyone, welcome Lethal. Kismet. Here you are. Here you go. They get the Death Star plans to Leah. Get the. Oh, by the way, Carrie Fisher. In bad condition tonight. Make sure to send her lots of love out there on her Twitter as well. Big fan. My kids love Princess Leia, by the way. They absolutely love her. When we went and saw Star Wars: The New Hope, because I let them see the first three. This episode, 4, 5, and 6. I consider them to be the first three, because that's what I grew up on. The first ones, the best ones, other than the new ones. The new ones are pretty good. But I don't even let them watch the prequels. Sorry. That's my job as a parent. My job as a parent, I'll let them watch them later. Because I don't want them to say, ooh, I want to be like Darth Vader. And I want to be like Darth Maul. And I want to be the evil guy. I don't want my kids to be the evil guy. I don't want them to think that they're the heroes of the story. The people who make bad choices. Now, if you love Star Wars prequels, more power to you. It's your life. You can do whatever you want. But for me, I'm not a big fan of them. There's parts of it that I'm a fan of. Every time I see Obi-Wan Kenobi, I am a fan of that. I wish it was Obi-Wan Kenobi and then how he interacted with Darth Vader. That would have been a way better story. Way better story, I think. Less city council meetings too. City council meetings and pod racing. I think that was a bit excessive. But there you go. So yes, she was sent to the hospital, Rigbo. She was sent to the hospital. Make sure to send her some love over there on her Twitter as well. That was a tough time during the holiday, to be ill during the holiday. So make sure to send her some love on her Twitter out there, and some well wishes that hopefully she feels better. Hopefully she feels better soon. Kiz, are you going to do a raid tonight? Absolutely. We share that Kismet love every night, every time I stream. I go out and show that love. Show that love to everybody else. And I don't, if you notice, I don't raid big streamers. I don't raid, partner streamers and say, hey, hey, raid me back, right? I don't do that. I just do what I do. I do what's inside me. And that's, I go out and I show love to just about everybody. I go out and show the smaller streamers usually to give them that moment that I got when somebody came in. And I just had a few people in my stream. Her name's Kira, by the way. If you haven't subbed to her, go over there, use your Amazon Prime. Throw her a shout out in the chat to everybody. I say that a lot in my chat, but seriously, when people do nice things like that, the least you could do is a little bit nice back for them. Now, I don't expect it from me. I don't expect people to raid me back and all of that. They can pay it forward to somebody else. That's perfectly fine. But Kira came in my channel and she dumped a lot of people in there when I was playing Fallout 4, and I only had just a few people, maybe a few. I consider 20 or 30 people a few, which is a lot of people to some streamers, right? Because they only have just 3 or 4. But she dropped 100 people in the channel, some of you, in the channel, and we had just a fantastic night. We had one of the best nights ever. Right? We had so much fun. We had incredible fun in the stream. I'll always be thankful to her for that. Even though she didn't know who I was. I'm just some random guy on the stream that she liked because I remind her of her father. And that was very nice. That was very sweet. By the way, big fan of her father as well, Grandpa Plays. Hopefully he's feeling well in the holidays. I know that he's been ill as well. Hopefully he's feeling a bit better. Maybe with the family around him hanging out, hopefully feeling much better. I like to do that in return. And that's the moment in which I created the Kismet Love Train, where we go and we show it to other people. We pay it forward. And it really does have an effect. That love train goes out there, then they keep that train going, and it goes around Twitch, and it just makes it a better place to be. A better place to be. That's the kind of Twitch I want to be part of. Not the kind where, where they have to create auto mod to keep the people from being negative all the time and using offensive language and being disrespectful to females all the time, right? They go into the female thing and they're just using all these obscenities and that stuff. Of course, most ladies, they have a thick skin. They, whatever, bro, right? That's what I admire about the ladies, by the way. They don't put up with nobody's stuff, right? And I've been, a lot of people that I've met in Twitch, right? I've been in their stream, and I love how they just tell it to them straight. Like, you know what? You're not going to ever find yourself a woman if you talk to one like that. I love that moment. I love that moment where, hey, bro, I'm telling you, you're never going to find yourself a girl if you talk to her with disrespect. So I love that kind of sass. I love sassy people. My wife is very sassy. She don't take nothing. You don't take nothing from nobody. So you got to be a strong man to be with a strong woman like that. You ladies know what I mean, right? You know what I mean. It takes that strong man. Strong man. All right. Egmar says, Kids, hey, Big, what's with the link to the lady's Twitter? That should be Kira. Should be to her Twitch channel. Go over there, show her some love. Hit that follow button. Again, I am not partnered. I would love to be partnered. I don't know after those tweet problems yesterday if they're going to just deny me now. We'll find out. But again, I'm not partnered, and I'm just asking my peeps, in thanks to Kira, because I know she's having a tough time as well, to show that Kismet love, to go over there and use your Amazon Prime over there. I'm using my Amazon Prime over there on hers to just show her some love, because I know she's trying to be a full-time streamer as well. She's having a tough time at work. She's having a tough end of her year as well. And it's just kind of my way of paying it back, letting it go full circle back to Kira as well. Again, I don't get nothing from it. It's nothing like I get a cut of it or get any money out of it or anything else. It's just something really nice to do. Don't just be motivated by what you're going to get out of people. You don't look at people like they're your turkey dinner, right? Who said that? Chappelle said that, right? From the Chappelle show. He said that, once I got rich, right? Once I got that 25 million, everybody looked at him like a turkey dinner, right? Like, what can I get out of this person? Try not to do that, especially during the holiday. I mean, try to look at people and say, you know what can I do to make this person smile? What could I make to make this person feel better today? Because you have that power. You do have that power. I have that power of my wife. That's probably why she's been with me for 25 years. When she's feeling bad, I can make her laugh. I can. Now, all I have to do is just do my goofy face. You ready? Here's my goofy face. I can do that goofy face, and it makes her laugh. I can just look at her, and it wears her down to the point in which she laughs. And I have that special power, and I use it whenever she needs it. So there you go. So do that for somebody this holiday season. Do it all year round. Do it all year round if you can. If you can, try to power it out. So again, lots of real talk up in here, everybody. Lots of real talk. Sorry if you're not into my real talk. We do that quite often here in the stream. We're having an emotional night tonight here on Christmas Eve. We're trying to keep on going. We're trying to keep on going, trying to keep Kismet from crying, though you guys are not helping. You guys are not helping. Not helping. You guys are trying to make me cry. I know you are. You have to work on Christmas down in the red. Oh, that's a bummer, bro. Man, what is with all this attacking we keep getting all night long? This ball is like attack.com. Hey, Aramar, what's up, buddy? Hello to you. I think I said hello, but I'm going to say hello again. Welcome. Kids, you and the mods are awesome. Thank you, Daniel the Red. I think that's an important thing to have in your stream. Really good mods that not just banning people randomly or whatever, that really that really are looking out for the community, and they're really looking out for all of you who hang out in the stream all the time, because, people come in and troll me, I don't really care. It's like a waste of time at my age. If people come in and troll me, goes right over, brush it right off. I just keep going, because such is life, right? Because your whole life is full of trolls, by the way. Your whole life is going to be full of people who just tell you can't do stuff, the stuff is impossible, that nothing's happened. Like, great example, I had this thing came in, and it was like, a very hard thing. It's called 15 color, which means that it had so many colors, and it had to be silk screened, and it had to be Pantone colors, which are solid colors, which had to be mixed and matched, a little graphic design stuff. And it was so difficult that nobody could do it. They actually shopped it around a bunch of different shops. No one could make it work. They brought it to me and said, Kismet, everybody else says this is impossible. This is their last chance. They're going to bring it to you, or they're going to redesign it. And I said, give it to me. Nothing's impossible. I can do it. I'm a little like that when I was young, right? I was like, because I was right. Because I was right in this one case. I was right because I went in and I figured out how to do it, and I sent it over there, and we got such the kudos that we got all of those people's work. We got all of those people. So I won that account. I won that account for the business I was working for making it work. And it wasn't easy. It was hard. It took me a while to figure out how to make it work, and how all the layers are going to work, and how it was going to print, in which order it was going to print. It also had varnishes and had a gloss to it. It was really hard. It was incredibly hard. It had all this complex. It was this clip art. It was this clip art package that they were trying to make really super nice because it was very expensive at the time. Rocked it. So there you go. One of my little don't let people say stuff is impossible. You stay at it. Stay at it because Kismet says so. Kismet says so. No, because you make right choices. Make good choices. Kids, do you play Pokemon Go? I missed the whole Pokemon thing. I missed it. I was off doing other things. So I am not that much into Pokemon like most people are, or a lot of people are. Not probably not most people, but all people, a lot of people are, because there are millions of people who love Pokemon. Now, not that I don't like it. It's not that I'm against Pokemon or something. It just has not caught on. It's just like Minecraft. In Minecraft, I know if I was younger, I would be massively addicted to that game. Absolutely massively addicted. Now, do you notice that I don't just stream Minecraft because it's the super popular game and I could get like 10,000 viewers? Now, I stream it only if I enjoy playing it, because you can tell in the stream, I know, because I can tell when people are enjoying playing it and when they're just playing it to try to get views. And I don't want to be stuck in that mode, right? I don't want to be stuck where I'm playing a game that I dislike and then you guys dislike watching me play it, right? Because I'm dislike playing it. I'm going to play games that I enjoy, that you guys like to watch as well, in a combination of those things, in a balance of those things. So, yeah, you will probably not see me play any Pokemon Go, though I do watch people play Pokemon Go. I watch Swifty play it. I watch a whole bunch of other people play it. I think it's a brilliant idea to make it where everybody goes and they do it all together. Such a genius. I wish I had thought of it. I wish I had thought of that. Wouldn't you? Don't you guys think you wish you'd thought of that idea? I wish I would have thought of it, because that's a brilliant idea. Now, of course, it has its drawbacks. There's no matter what you do, by the way, no matter how nice-centric you are, and I got to wipe my nose here for a second. Sorry. Oh, that was a nose wipe fail. Look at that. I'm really doing a lot of fails on the stream tonight. Sorry, it's getting emotional tonight. Getting emotional here. Emotional Christmas Eve. I love watching other people do it. I think it was brilliant. I wish I had thought of it. But there you go. The feels, says Assassin. Exactly. Lots of feels up in here, bro. Lots of feels up in here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, from Co. Yeah, from Co's, from the feels. Maybe I'm going to have to do a feels emote, too. A Kismet feels emote. I'm exhausted already. I'm exhausted from all the feels. But no, we're going to keep going. We got 10 more minutes, and then we're going to give somebody some 7 days to die as well. Kismet works not so bad when you can watch Twitch. Watch kids. Oh, there you go. Works not so bad. Oh, that is an awesome compliment. Thank you, Hyperthyroid. When I improve your night at work, because you're watching the stream. All right. I was just getting better, but now you guys are just like sending me back down. Hello, Top Atlas. Great to see you in the stream, buddy. Okay, now everybody's hanging out in the stream. The feels work in weird ways, right, Sky Killer? Exactly. By the way, if you just came in the stream, we're giving away 7 Days to Die, one of my newest addictions. I wish I was playing it right now. I will eventually. I know I will. If I have to scrape up every penny I have, and with your guys' support, we will get that new PC. We will do it. We will do it. I will start selling my comics. I will like dig through my garage and see if there's anything worth anything in there. Because all the rest of it is my wife's stuff, so I can't sell her stuff. I'll get busted for that. I'll get busted and possibly divorced for that. But I will try to sell some of my stuff. And see how much little cash I can raise toward that goal. Group hugs for Kismet. Thank you, Jazz Sands. Kismet, it's true. I haven't had you to watch some night. I probably would have quit this job a long time ago. Assassin. Wow, another amazing compliment. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Okay. Okay. We gotta play some games here. I'm getting dizzy. I'm getting dizzy from all these feels. Again, I have, for those of you who have not done the giveaway, hold on, let's do the giveaway first. If you have not done the giveaway, do exclamation point loot, and then do exclamation point, see me blinking a lot, and then do exclamation point ticket space, and then how many tickets you want to buy for the giveaway so you can win 7 Days to Die. We just gave away Batman Arkham Asylum, the Game of the Year edition. Big congrats to Captain who won that. Awesome prize. Now, I want to play that myself. I want to go and play some Batman. I want to play some Batman. I won't play any PC game at this point. I'll play Pong on the PC at this point. But there we go. Okay, so we got this going. Let's do some questing here in our vault. We got to get this vault going on. We got another vault going on. I got so much stuff planned for you guys tonight. We're going to try to do a little bit of mega streaming. We might go past 2 o'clock. We might go to 3. We might go to 4, maybe longer. I don't know. I'm already very dizzy from all the feels tonight. But I will keep trying. If I suddenly go, then the stream's going to be over. If I suddenly pass out from getting too dizzy, the stream might be over then. Of course, you guys can sit here and watch me be passed out. I won't be the first person on Twitch to do that. I'm sure. I have seen somebody actually fall asleep on the stream before, which is a rough one because everyone's like, he fell asleep. That's when you know you're a hardcore streamer there. When you're hardcore. when you hang in there until you just can't go anymore. And I have a big admiration for people who could do that, by the way. When I was young, I could do that. I could do very long streams. I could do, 24 hours or 48 hours, all that stuff, and no problem. But again, because I don't want to aggravate my medical conditions, I don't want to push myself too far to where I end up in the hospital. So I've got to ride that line. Ride that line, right? Go as far as you can, but then drive right down the edge. Drive down the edge of that line. And I will continue to do so. That is one tough kitty. Tough kitty cat up in here. So yes, make sure that you're part of that giveaway. Epic giveaways all night tonight. We're going to be giving away, I forgot already. So many. There's so many we're going to be giving away. We also have Far Cry 4 and Civ 5 later, as well as a bunch more stuff. And then tomorrow is just going to be a mega day. A mega days of giveaway. This is very exhausting in a great way. This is exhausting in a great way because I got to keep these giveaways going. And of course, I've got to micromanage it and organize it. And of course, a bunch of my other supporters are backing me up on the back end. And they're, of course, dishing out all of these awesome giveaways. This was one of my big goals. Be careful what you ask for. This is one of my big goals, was to give back for all the stuff that people have given to me this year. So all the support people have given to me this year. So that's what we're doing. I'm like semi-exhausted right now. Let me see if I can get my energy back. Whew. All right, come on. Let's sit up. Let's get some quests done. Let's get some quests going on. Wow, look at all the sweet caps we're getting in here. Bunch of sweet stuff. Sweet stuff. Doesn't mean it's true. If you hadn't, if I had you to watch, you would quit this job long ago. Yeah. You know what the funny thing is? Had fate not told me, boom, you should be a streamer. You should do what you love. Be a gamer. Hang around with your team all the time. I probably would not be streaming this much. I would probably not be streaming this much. I'd just probably part-time, hanging out with my team, that kind of stuff. Would I have made this much progress? Again, another life decision, right? I mean, if you had or you hadn't, kind of thing. And again, if it had not, if destiny or fate had not pushed me in a certain direction, would I be in the position I'm in now, right? With so many followers, with all you guys hanging out in the stream, maybe I'd still be back, 10, 15 people in the stream, just hanging out with my members. Though I would have been perfectly happy with that, by the way. I would have been perfectly happy with that, but I am very thankful of where I'm at now. And hopefully one day will be, right? I'm just thankful to be I'm thankful to be upright at this point. To be upright at this point. So hey, whatever else happens after that is gravy, right? Is the gravy. Whew. Kismet, when you are selecting a quest, what does 8+ or 5+ mean? That means what level they need to be, I think. Got to be a level 8+. Just blast this guy. Boom. All right. All right. Now, I haven't forgotten. All the stuff. Oh, we got a message. Oh, my buddy Banlish. I got my Twitter on my phone. My buddy Banlish went out there and he liked that one about the Epic and Mega giveaway. Thank you to Banlish. You are watching. He shows lots of support on Twitter as well. Thank you so much to Banlish and all the other peeps like Bearded Guys Gaming and all of that for their awesome support of the stream. Sorry, guys. I warned you. I'm emotional tonight, and that does take a lot out of me when I get emotional like that. And I have, like, stressful moments. And this is why I have trouble doing graphic design anymore. If I'm under a lot of stress or a lot of pressure, I have to lay down. I have to lay down usually. But I'm going to tough it out here for at least another 45 minutes, and then I will probably have to lay down while I'm on my break. But then I will be back. I will be back, hopefully a little bit stronger, and we will keep on going. So I have learned that if I break at least once per stream, I can keep going. Boom. Lots of feels tonight. All the feels going on. Jay Dunk said, yeah, it's great. What's great? What's great? I missed what was great. What's great? That's J Dunk. Tell me what's great, J Dunk. It's okay. I kind of miss hanging out with my 2 cousins. I haven't seen in months at Christmas party. Oh, there you go. Kind of missed hanging out with them. Oh, there you go. Crazy hanging out. Yes, Lethal Haze. I did go to church. Oh, there you go. There you go. There we go. Catch up on chat. Whew. Christmas Eve. It's Christmas time. Do they know it's Christmas time at all? You guys remember that song? That totally just popped in my head. Oh, now I have to play that song. Well, then I'd have to cut it out later. I'd have to cut it out later, and then it would just mute my my video on demand for Twitch. But you guys know that song. Go play the song for yourself. If they'd implement that thing that I was talking about, where they could just strip out the music, you could put it in another channel and then strip out the music. Then you can play whatever you wanted on your channel. You can play whatever you want. You can play whatever you want now, but it just gets striked, and that section of your video on demand gets removed. So I've taken the thing of not playing as much music. So it's not as difficult for me to edit it out later on. Because that is a lot of work. That is a lot of work, but we're going to find a way to make that music work eventually. Eventually. Either if they add that feature, or we'll find a way. Another crash. Santa's already been there? Oh, look out. For those of you who are ahead of time. We're ahead. And thanks everybody for hanging out in the stream. As you can tell, we're having a good night tonight. Playing some Fallout Shelter. Just crashed. I had to load back in. Back in Vault 45 here. We are doing a giveaway right now. If you would like to get 7 Days to Die, incredibly super fun game. I'm addicted to it. I'm addicted to it. Super fun building, super fun co-op play or multiplayer, as well as incredible crafting system. Incredibly good. So yes, go ahead and do exclamation point loot to check how many Kiz caps you have, as well as to go exclamation point ticket for the giveaway. It's my way of giving back to you guys for all the support all year long. So there we go. There we go. And we've only got, oh, you only got 1 minute. You got 1 minute to be part of that giveaway before I give it away. 1 minute Reno. 1 minute Reno. Even if you got only 1 Kiz cap, I would go for it. You can buy 1 ticket and 1 Kiz cap. Now, by the way, those epic giveaways that we're going to be doing tomorrow and maybe tonight. We'll see. We'll see if we have enough time. And those epic ones tomorrow are going to cost a lot more Kiz caps. So you got to be in the stream longer. For those longtime supporters of the stream, you guys are going to have the best chance at those mega giveaways. So if you guys want to get that big 20-some game package, save up those Kiz caps. Save them up. Save them up. Earn them up. And speaking of Kiz caps, hey, Chewy, let's give everybody 500 Kiz caps right now. Let's show them some love. Speaking of building up some Kiz caps for hanging out in the stream, I'm going to give you guys some extra. I'm going to give you guys some extra so you guys will have enough for those giveaways. I love it when people are hanging out in the stream, no matter what I'm doing. If I'm just playing Fallout Shelter, or if I'm playing some other games like Doom or Skyrim or whatever else I'm playing. Other than typically I play a lot of Fallout 4. I play Star Wars The Old Republic with my team. Those are my primary games that I do. We're headed for our grandma's place, but I guess we got a little lost. Okay. Even worse, the smell of pumpkin pie we brought has attracted every monster in the wasteland. Yeah, never a good idea. Never a good idea. Oh, someone tried to donate, but it would not let it go. Well, try the other link. If they tried to donate and it would not go through, try the other link. Try the PayPal Direct. It might be limited on their end as well. They might have a cap of how much they can donate. So yeah, try either way, as well as you can. If it's like, if it's like $50 or $100 or something like that that you would like to donate, you can also subscribe through that subscribe button down below. Now, I have to disclaim to everybody, I thought they were telling everybody, but they were not. On GameWisp, if you do subscribe at the $49.99 or $99 level, they typically put it on a hold for a month. And I've had some people get back to me, hey, Kismet, they never told me. And I'm like, hey, I didn't know. It was the first time I've used Gateway, so I have no idea. But they will put it on a hold for a month, so your actual start time as a sub will actually start a week later. So when you go, Kismet, hey, Abuna, I've been a sub for 3 months, it'll say 2 months. Because they do put that on hold to prevent chargebacks, which is a good thing. That's a good thing to, they're looking out for the streamer. So people don't just, donate, $10,000 and then charge back. And then, which I've seen happen to people on the stream before. Not on my stream, but on other people's stream. So that does protect against that. So if it's at that level, you can use GameWiz for that. If it's above that level, wow, thank you first. That would be an incredible gift. As well as just try the direct PayPal link. And let me know what your name is, though. Please let me know what your name is in Twitch. There's been about 5 people who just donated and said, Kismet, we got your back, bro. I don't need any love for it. And I appreciate that big time. But I do love to show that love on here. We love doing the love train for you guys. We really enjoy it. So if you want to, I'm not going to force you to do it. But if you want to, just make sure to put your Twitch name in there if you do PayPal direct, because it doesn't show up on the stream. It just shows up in my email on the side here. Now, it should show me an alert whenever it does that, but sometimes the mail is feisty, so I have to look. Now, let me go ahead and look just in case. Let me look just in case. Let me just take a moment. Of course, we got Big G-Man with that subscription and with the donation. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate that. I told them that, by the way, as a feedback to GameWisp, that they need to let people know if they're going to do that. They're going to put a hold on your money. They should let you know, like the bank will let you know if they're going to put a hold on your money. So there we go. So don't be discouraged if you do go in there and you do it to those higher tiers. Just let it go through the process, and then it will eventually get going. So thank you so much for especially to my mega, my epic, and my legendary supporters, and of course my mega supporter Dark Angel as well. Don't let that discourage you from becoming a sub, because I have gotten some feedback that some people have unsubbed because of that. And I'm sorry about that. Sorry that they did not disclose it to you. I did not know about it. And then I learned about it, and then now I'm full disclosing it to you guys. All right? Now, speaking of full disclosure, let me also cover my bootay. I don't want to tick Twitch off at me anymore. This promotion is from Kismet Ring of Destiny. That's me. And my supporters. Twitch does not sponsor or endorse broadcaster promotions. They do not. And is not responsible for them. I take full responsibility for these giveaways. We will get them out to you. We have given away a ton of stuff, and every single person has gotten their giveaway. Every single one. Every single one has gotten it. Except for tonight's winners, of course, which we'll get to you after the stream. After the stream, or maybe during the stream. You never know. You never know. But usually after the stream. Heemfum hanging out. Hello, Kismet. Bringing in the holidays. I see. Yes. Yes, there we go. That's my favorite Kismet Christmas song. How many singers can you name from that ensemble? Oh, hold on. I got to pull up the picture. Let me pull up the picture. Maybe we might have to play it anyway. We'll play it in a section like this so that I can just cut this section out. That's what I'll do. All right. We're going to play it anyway. Let's do it. One of my favorite songs of all time, by the way. Incredibly great. I wish they had convinced Queen... I wish they had convinced Queen to be part of that, the original one that they did. Because they did this one after they did, the other one. Oh, what is the other one? My brain. What's the other one? It's not Band-Aid, but We Are the World. We Are the World. They would have been incredible. And they actually did sing that live, by the way. They did sing it live, and of course they took it over in the live version of We Are the World. But yes, for you guys, since it's Christmas Eve, I will take the extra effort and edit this out of my video. If you are watching this on Twitch, by the way, I am about to be blocked. I apologize on my video on demand. I wish they had multiple channels. I could just turn the music channel off. Twitch, I love you guys. I love you guys. I really do. But we need that. We need that as streamers. Not just for me, but for every streamer in the world. All of them. I could solve every music strike in the world by implementing that feature. You can just go in. OBS already has it. You can put it in 4 different channels. You put the music in channel 4. You put your sound in channel 1. That's what I do. I put my mic sound in channel 1. And in channel 3, I put all my game sounds. So later on, I can edit it down. I can strip all the music out. And if we could do that on Twitch, if we could go into our actual video on demands and just say, turn channel 4 off, then we would not get striked. We would not get blanked out in our videos. You're welcome. You're welcome. I just saved millions of streamers lots of heartache and time. So there you go. There you go, everybody in the stream. If you are a streamer, you want to learn about how to do that, different channels. I got a video coming out on it. Don't worry about it. I'm going to tell you exactly how to do it step by step, as well how to make overlays, how to do a lot of stuff here on Twitch. That is my big goal next year, is to do a lot of creative stuff on top of my gaming stuff to give you guys all sorts of love if you do want to become a streamer and all that kind of. All right, so let's play it. Again, about to get blanked out. Here we go. After this commercial. Getting hungry, by the way. Getting hungry. Showing me subs here. They're showing me Subway sandwiches. Getting hungry for a sub. Now, their advertising's working good. Let's do it. I love the start of that bell. That so good. So good. Oh, it's time for the giveaway too. We're going to listen to this for a little bit, and then we'll do the giveaway, everybody. Let's do a little bit of stuff in here. Lunchbox sounds great. Oh, Lunchbox. Oh, we're going to get a Lunchbox. Note to myself. Cut this music out later. I should hold up a sign. Cut this music out. Here we go. This is for you guys, for all my supporters, for all the awesome people that backing me up. Just backing me up every single time in stream. This is for you guys. The feels in here tonight. The feels. We're rocking those feels. Yeah. What are you planning for tomorrow in terms of giveaways? Oh, the extra. And you should check my Twitter, man. I just put another. I have like 3 or 4 of those things now that show you all of the games. Let me just tease you a little bit. You ready? Tease you a little bit. Fallout 4, of course, one of my favorite games of all time. We're going to be giving that away tomorrow. We're going to be giving away Rocket League, Mad Max, BioShock the Collection, Darksiders. We're going to be giving away Left 4 Dead. What else we got? Portal, Dishonored. We're going to be giving away the whole entire collection of games. 20 plus games. Someone's going to win the big mega package. Going to win 20 games in one shot. Maybe it'll be you, bro. Maybe it'll be you. There we go. As well as the Just Cause collection. Just an absolute, I mean, it's such a giant list. I could go on and on. Civilization 5, BioShock. What else? Man, XCOM, Mafia 2. More of them there's just like so many. I mean, literally it's like a scrolling list of them. And it's not from me, by the way. It is not from my personal cash, because I have none. I'm trying to now put everything toward that PC. I got to get back to PC gaming, because my primary audience is Fallout 4, and if I can't get back to that, that would be a bummer. And plus, I would miss doing it. You never got the 500 caps. Chewy, make sure that did they get the 500 caps? You still haven't added the 500 caps that Kiz said. Oh, yeah. All right. Maybe Chewy went AFK. Let me go ahead and add it. Bonus all. And if you already got it, I'll give you 500 more anyway. There you go. Boom. Oh. Help if I did the command right, huh? Getting rusty. There we go. Everybody, 500 Kiz caps for you guys. All right, who can I name in there? Let's go. We got Sting in there, of course. Oh, that guy, I can't remember. Oh my gosh, I know all of these people, but they're not coming to mind. There's the Michael guy. I forget what his first name is. George Michael. George Michael's in there. Of course, you got Bono in there. A lot of awesome people in there, by the way. Now, that is a great song. That is a really great song, but it's still not better than We Are the World. We Are the World has some of my favorite artists of all time, including Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder. By the way, got to work on some of Stevie Wonder's work, by the way, when I was working. I didn't get to meet Stevie Wonder, which is a bummer. But I did meet his brother. That's close, right? I'm not trying to name drop, but I did meet his brother. I did meet his brother, and I did get to work on one of his packages when I worked for a place that did a lot of music industry stuff. One of the highlights of my career. Incredibly fun place to work, by the way. Incredibly fun work. Just filled with just really great people. Great people who were great at what they did, right? Just take you up to a whole nother level, which is awesome. We also had a lot of fun at the river, by the way. All the crew from there, we'd all go to the river and we'd go sea-doing and boating and just have a great old time all the time. But yeah, We Are the World, incredibly great. Yeah, incredibly good. All right, so there we go. I have to strike that out later. Strike that song out later. So there you go, everybody. Got your front kids caps. Hey, Rigbo, you're right. Maybe Chewy didn't hear. He might have went AFK. Chewy, hey, he does a lot of stuff here in the stream. He does a lot of stuff in the stream, and thanks for keeping us true there. Thanks for keeping us straight. Boom. Big bada boom. All right, I'm so distracted now. I'm so, drained, emotionally drained. I'm emotionally drained tonight. Usually I'm not this emotional. Usually I'm on point here. So yes, let's draw a winner of 7 Days to Die in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. You're the winner. You're the winner. Risen73 with the win. Look at you go, bro. Look at you with all the wins, man. Look at you with the win. Now, he does have 2 minutes to say something in the chat. If he doesn't say 2 minutes in chat, then we are going to re-roll that 7 Days to Die. We're going to re-roll it, so don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. You definitely don't want to go away because we're going to give away Far Cry 4 later. We're also going to give away Civilization 5. You don't want to go away. You don't want to go away for that either. You want to use up those kids caps. So there we go. Let's see if he shows up here in the stream. We'll wait for it. Now, I did win something the other night. What did you win? Oh, the Nightmare Cooperative. So big congrats on winning that sweet loot. Everything is just totally random, by the way. I just go to Revlo there. You guys put in your tickets. I press do it, and boom, it does it live, which you can see it. It pops up live in the chat. It pops up live in the corner as well. And when I hit that button. All right. We Are the World was an awesome song and video. Exactly. Oh, something in chat. There we go, Risen. All right. Congratulations, buddy, on 7 Days to Die. You're going to be totally addicted to that game. If you like anywhere like building games or like Fallout 4, I call it Fallout 4.5. Because it's like the next version of Fallout where you can actually build giant structures, and you can also build anywhere, by the way, in the entire game. As well as you can do tons of awesome crafting, and you can go out and fight and do all sorts of crazy questing if you want. They'll have little quest things in there, which is fun. Rigged, says Codus. Yeah, we do have a new command, ! Rigged, if you guys, you guys want to show some funny stuff in the chat. Now, again, I do require people to be gracious. If you don't win, don't worry, plenty more to go. And if you don't win anything, don't feel bad. I am part of the same club of the bad RNG. Again, if I was getting this giveaway, I would win nothing. I would win absolutely zero. Because that is the way it goes. Now, let's go ahead and get the big one going here. Let's get the big mama jamma. That's right. Right at this moment. You guys been saving those kids caps. You guys like, Kismet, I would really love to play some Far Cry 4. That's right. Right now is the moment. This is going to make your Christmas Eve. If nothing else, you're going to have some fun being part of the giveaway. But let's do it, everybody. Right now, you can win Far Cry 4. Thanks so much to my supporters. I can't thank them enough. This is all through their generosity that we can give away all of these games on stream for you guys. So go ahead right now, ! Loot, check your tickets, and then ! Ticket, space, and then how many tickets you want to do. Now, you can use as many as you want. If you are a longtime supporter of the stream and you've got 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 50, 100,000 caps, you can use as many as you want. You've earned it. You deserve it. Go for it. Far Cry 4. Here's your shot, people. Here's your shot at Far Cry 4. And I need to let everybody know, too. I'm going to let everybody know. We're going to let this run for a little bit. I think I should probably take a little break right here. I'm getting to about a 7 or 8 dizziness, which is a dangerous thing for me. I might fall out of the chair. Literally fall out of the chair. So I think I'm going to take my break just a little bit early. A little bit early here. And then we will go ahead and let everybody know. And I'm only going to let people who follow my Twitter know. I'm not going to let anybody else know. I've already let them know enough. They should know by now that, boom, I'm giving away a lot of epic and mega stuff. If they don't know, that's too bad, too sad. You guys are going to win it. You guys are going to win it, right? So Far Cry 4, giving away in the next hour. All my supporters, much love. Major feels tonight on stream. There we go. Huh. Major feels. I literally, my body feels exhausted. Exhausted from the feels today. Just being honest with you guys. My body is actually exhausted. I definitely need to take a break. I'm going to lay down just for a few minutes. Maybe get a bite to eat. That'll help me. And I'll get re-energized and we'll get going some more. All right. Sorry if I'm a little down. I got like sucker punched by Twitch, by the people. We were just trying to do something fun. It backfired. We had tweeted out to them, hey, partners Kismet for Christmas. Not like they were going to do that, but we were just doing something fun and it backfired. And then they said, don't do that. Boom, try to be interactive with your audience, but just don't do that. Sucker punch. But there we go. It happens. Just move on when you make mistakes. And I take that as my mistake. That was my bad. Again, apologies to anybody at Twitch. I was just trying to be interactive in my stream, which is some of the suggestions that you gave me to make my stream, to be able to get partnership, was to be more interactive in your stream. And that's what I tried to do. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Right? Such is life. Major feels tonight on the stream. All right, let's send that out. So there we go. Far Cry 4 for all of you guys in the next hour. All right? Kismet, why you tempt me so? What am I tempting you, bro? What am I tempting you about? What am I tempting you about? What am I tempting you? Am I tempting you to get lots of awesome stuff on the stream for free? Exactly. Hyperthyroid says Paul Young. That's who it is. Paul Young. I was trying to think of. Simon Bellman from Duran Duran. Sting and Bono. George Michael. There you go. There you go. That's a lot. It's the Duran Duran dude. Hungry like the wolf. When I think of him, I think of hungry like a wolf for some reason. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to finish here on this, and then I'm going to take a little break. A lot of slow gameplay tonight. We're going to have to step up our gameplay when I get back. We'll step up the gameplay a little bit here, guys. Sorry, I'm like absolutely drained. I'm so drained. Trying to stay hyped for the stream. Oh, now this is my alpha team right here, man. They got the stuff. I should have gave my guy. I keep forgetting to give my guys the dragon mob. We're gonna have to pull him back. We'll pull them back straight away and give them all a dragon mob. They'll really be my alpha team. They'll be out there. We should give all of our explorers the dragon mob. Duh. All of our quest people. We'll have to get that going tonight too. We're also going to be playing some video games. So I'm going to play this one. Then you can watch him walk around the vault. Take a break. Come back. We're going to play some vertical games, which is not an easy thing to set up on Twitch, by the way. Not an easy thing, but I have figured out how to make it work. I spend hours and hours and hours off stream trying to make all of this work. Just a mass amount of time. In this year alone, I've easily done thousands of hours of off stream time, putting stuff into my videos and stuff that I upload there, and taking my streams from here and uploading to YouTube and all of that, and making all that technology work behind the scenes. Make sure to appreciate your favorite streamer, by the way, because they're working hard. They're working hard behind the streams. You may never see any of that stuff, but they are working hard at it. And the people that did get to that higher level, they did a lot of work to get there. They have done a lot of work to get there. They didn't just, it's just like a, golden ticket that they just got there, right? They worked hard at it. They worked hard at it, and they grew their audience, and they did a phenomenal job. So big props. Big props to all those peeps. Big props. And also taking the risk, too. You know, it's a big risk doing this kind of thing. Because you're really not going to make much money on it. You're not going to really make that much money on it unless you become a huge streamer. Unless you become, 10,000 people on your stream. Now, you might make enough to get by, that kind of thing, depending on what your, comfort level is of giving by. Now, I don't need anything. I don't need anything at my level, right? I don't need fancy cars or houses or any of that stuff. I'm past that time in my life. That I need all of that stuff, all right? The more of an ego-driven things you get. You get the Mercedes or you get the really nice, 4-bedroom house or whatever. I'm past that point in my life. I don't really need all those things. The only thing I need is that Twitch partnership. That's what I would love to have. And I'm going to work at it every single day toward it. You've got to have that big goal, and that is the goal to start my adventure. Now, you're like, Kismet, what do you mean start your adventure? Well, just like in a game like Fallout 4 and all of that. Oh, what am I doing? I can just tell them to go back. Just like in a game like Fallout 4, your adventure actually starts when you become a partner. Not when you get partner, you're like, hey, it's gravy train, right? No, this is when it starts. It's like starting level 1 in Fallout 4. That's what I consider partnership is, right? And I want to get to that point. I want to get to the point where I start the next adventure, and I got to climb those mountains, keep on climbing them every day to get to the starting line to start. And then that's when the real fun adventure starts, I think. It's just like, again, starting in Fallout 4, you drop in there, you don't know what's going on, you just like trying to figure out what to do. That's the next moment I would like. I would like that moment to start that next part of my adventure. And I'm hoping to do that one day. I'm hoping to do that very soon. Very soon. But again, I will keep going. I will keep going toward that next part of my adventure. And again, if you are an aspiring streamer, just know it's going to take a lot of hard work. You're going to get discouraged from time to time, like I have been. And I'd be honest with you guys. I get discouraged. I do. But I try to stay positive. I try to bring myself back from that because I know where that leads. I know where that negativity leads. It just leads to more negativity. And before you know it, you're depressed. You're down in what I call the depression well, sitting down at the bottom of the depression well, saying how everything sucks, right? But you got to pull yourself out of there. You got to climb yourself out of that. And that's what I'm trying to do right at this moment, by the way. You guys are watching that live on the stream. Trying to climb out of that moment. Trying to get out of that moment where you're like discouraged. You've been discouraged by things that people say. And normally I just brush that stuff off if it's just some random people. But got a little discouraged from the feedback from the Twitch peeps. Because they just like sucker punched me. Boom. It just hit me in such a way that I was like, oh, right? Because we just did a little bit, right? We just did, a few tweets. It wasn't like I have millions of subscribers and I was sending millions of people to Twitter. I was just doing that so people could earn Kiz caps. And, I thought they don't even look at the Twitter anyway and just would ignore it. Not like I'm expecting them to, oh, well, hey, he's got 3 tweets here. I'm going to go ahead and partner him. Not like I was expecting him to do that. It was just something fun that people had suggested to me that we went and we did. And apparently we took it too far. So do not do that. Do not do that because we tweeted out like 5 or 10 times and they didn't like it. So don't do it. Don't do it. So yes, that was highly discouraging. And certain people can discourage you more than other people, right? Because these are the people I look up to, right? These are the people I met at TwitchCon. They were super nice. Really cool guys, by the way, and they gave me some great advice on what to do on the stream and all of that stuff, which I greatly appreciate. And I threw my bottle cap up there, my Kiz caps, up to Pluto, and I said, Pluto, hey, business cards are boring, bro. And I threw him up there, and he's like, dude, I'm going to remember you, right? I'm going to remember you for throwing that up there. And I thought that was a kind thing to say, even if he takes it and throws it in the trash and is totally, was just saying it just in that moment, right? And then forgets me the next second. But it was a nice thing for him to say, and it was a nice thing for them to do to take that extra time. And those kind of things are going to hit you harder. They're going to hit you harder than other ones. So you got to... see? Emotional, man. I'm emotional. So you got to keep going. Don't let it get you down to the point where it makes it so you don't want to do the thing that you love, right? Because I was at that point today. I was at that point today where I was like, I'm not going to stream. I'm going to take Christmas Eve off, right? Because I never have worked on Christmas Eve before. I've never done anything like this on Christmas Eve. I usually take the day off, the entire day. But I worked very hard today while my wife and kids were off with extended family and doing all sorts of stuff. on other stuff. And then I spent a little bit of time with my kids before I got on stream. They tell me all about what they got and the little things that they got, you know, from the extended family and all of that stuff. Because they open their presents on Christmas Eve. I'm a purist. I open mine on Christmas morning. So we have presents that they open in the morning. That's from us, and then from the rest of the family, they open their stuff on Christmas Eve. So there we go. Because I'm a hard liner, by the way. I'm a hard liner on Christmas morning. That I will not budge. I mean, you can open 1 or 2 presents on Christmas Eve, but Christmas morning is when you open the rest of your presents. So there we go. Yeah, what was I tempting you about, Captain Jack? I don't know what it was. We got another quest. I'm going to bypass that quest. I'm getting too dizzy. Sorry, everybody. I'm getting too dizzy. But right now, you can get Far Cry 4. So stay in the stream. I want you guys to win it. The people who hang out on my stream all the time, the awesome supporters that are always here, no matter what stream I'm doing, I want you guys to have a chance at Far Cry 4. So make sure to put exclamation point loot. Then I know I have to say that a lot during the stream, by the way, everybody. That's why this is so exhausting. Sorry if I have to repeat myself, but I want everybody to have a chance. I want them to have a chance at it because, again, that's what this giveaway is all about. It's all about giving you guys a chance of getting that sweet loot here on the stream for your support. All right, so then do exclamation point ticket space and then how many tickets you want to buy. There we go. There we go. All right, so let's find our person here, Sunshine, that we usually follow around when I'm AFK. Of course, we'll have my mods and some of you, my regulars, DJ the stream while I'm AFK. And again, I'm just going to lay down for a little bit here. I'm getting shaky now. Ooh, I'm at the shaky stage. Just a little too many feels in here, and it's making me very, very dizzy from the stress. But hey, again, thanks for all your support. I am feeling actually a bit better because of you guys, but I should be smart, and this way we won't have to stop the stream. We can just take a break, and then I will come back, and we'll keep going on the stream, all right? All right. So let me get these song requests going. There we go. All right, we got that going. Now, if you've never been to my stream before, again, my name is Kismet. I'm a variety streamer. I stream a whole bunch of stuff. Normally, I would be streaming Star Wars The Old Republic with my team, and we'd be playing some 7 Days to Die or Fallout 4. But I don't have a PC. My PC is croaked. So we are doing the other thing that I love to do, which is mobile games. We're playing some Fallout Shelter, and I'm going to go ahead and just take a break for just a few minutes. Then I'll be back. You still have that chance to win that Far Cry, and of course, Civilization 5 later, and then a ton of stuff as well tonight and tomorrow as well for Christmas for you guys. Hey, DMCV, thanks for hanging out. And Compton, I'm glad I got to say hello to you before I went AFK. And now, if you've never seen my stream before, I go way above and beyond with my cool 3D graphics and all the other stuff that I do. And one of those things that I have that nobody else has on their stream, well, at least not until they copy me, and that is the Stealth Boy. That's right, I have my very own Stealth Boy. I'm going to get it charged up here. I'm going to take a quick AFK, and then I will be back. Be back in just a bit, everybody. Here we go. Fired up.